Hello, everyone. This is Creating Grin. Join us this evening as we play Dungeons & Dragons, the 5th edition, around ye old table, throwing dice, telling stories, and frustrating the shit out of the Dungeon Master. Tonight, we get to continue our weekly live stream as stream venture as Creating Grin presents Keys from the Golden Vault, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure anthology from Wizards of the Coast. Joining me at ye old table are the players that make me look sort of good sometimes. To my left, we have...
I'm Brian. I'm playing Greatex Nizgol, the rock
I'm sorry,
gnome.
bless you.
Yeah. The rock gnome artificer, and the last adventure was a little rough, so he's hoping he doesn't get hit quite as much this time.
I'm Ellie. I'm playing Maki Ostrin, a Tabaxi wizard. And last time actually went better than the first two times, so...
Good.
I'm Maria. I'm playing Dusty Fairborn, halfling bard. And she had to take a few weeks off of the old crew because she had to lick some wounds, but she's ready to spring back into action. You know, she probably jumps in the window.
I'm John. I am playing Shalden, a drow half-elf, still definitely a bard character. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Definitely.
I'm Chris. I'm playing Marty Maryjoy. He is a fighter, warlock halfling, and we're gonna actually succeed this time.
I think three out
We're
of
gonna do it.
3 out of the 5 players are halflings. I think,
Yep.
Where
right?
are we?
Right? Yeah.
Halfling.
There
I'm
you
a
go.
gnome.
No.
Oh,
No.
no. Sorry. 2
Yeah.
halflings and a
But there's
gnome.
only
Very-
2 tall people, so
very
this is
slow
more than
party.
last time.
Just
It is more
25
than
feet.
last
Yeah,
time we
thank
played,
you.
yeah.
Well, my name is Eric, and I have the
Okay.
privilege of being your Dungeon Master this evening as we play through the 4th chapter of our tale, Prisoner-13. That's right. Well, we continue our story in the homebrew world of Solaris on the continent of Alteratus this time, in the city of Southfair, where some of you may have started this entire streaming campaign thing with our guild members that are sitting around the guild table of the Gemstone Breakfast Bistro. At the table's head is a noble-looking dwarf with black braided hair and beard with streaks of gray mixed in both. The dwarf is wearing a loose, comfortable robe over a steel breastplate. Standing behind the seated dwarf is none other than Silas and Lennox, as Silas will introduce the dwarf. This is Varen Axebreaker of Clan Axebreaker of the Mountain Dwarves of the Vamborum and the Vamborum Peaks. That's a mouthful. The Golden Vault has directed him to us in the matter of a great dwarven treasure. We will leave you all to it, as Silas and Lennox will take their leave, activating the nearby ruin on the wall, placing the table inside the tiny hut that we are becoming very familiar with at this point. As the dwarf is going to look around and says, "Thank you for hearing me out. My clan has located wealth that was stolen from us many years ago, but it's sealed in the vaults that's magically locked. I want you all to recover the key, whatever it is, to open this vault. In doing so, you'll gain the undying gratitude of Clan Axebreaker, and I'll cut you in for a percentage of the recovered treasure, of course. The catch here is the person who knows how to open the vault is rotting away in the prison of Revel's End. She's proved uncooperative with my people in the past, but I recently discovered the vault where she hid what she stole from us. I need you to question her and learn how to open the vault. How you all do it is up to you. If you need to spring her from the prison in exchange for the information, please do so. I can provide you with a way in, as well as the layout of Revel's Inn and just a few useful tricks." At this point, Varen retrieves from his robe a faceted sapphire the size of a small orange. He places it on the table, he waves his hand over the gem, and a glowing blue image of of a building's floor plan will appear in the air above that faceted gem. He taps the gem, and the image will vanish. The sapphire begins to split into sections, 5 of them to be exact. And he passes one fragment to each of you. The fragment grows warm in your hand as you take hold. It melts and then vanishes, leaving a warm, tingling sensation behind. Now, think about the map of Revel's End, and you and only you will be able to see it. So, as you do, you can pass this around. This will be the image that you guys will all have when you want to conjure it up because of the magic orange slice jewel.
Brian and I did the same thing where we were like
Squinting your eyes. Absolutely. Pass these around. They're all identical. Make sure everybody gets one.
Yeah.
See.
All right. Now, to save time and to make sure you guys have enough time to try to complete these tasks and do what you need to do, there's 2 options of which the dwarf is going to give you. I've written them on the piece of paper. I will read them out for those who are viewing. Thank you for viewing very much. The first option, you can pose as guards or cooks. There's stipulations and things in which you guys can figure out. Or you can pretend to be a lost group seeking shelter, in which he will give you a cover story. Those are your 2 options to try to get into the prison, to try to save time and streamline this one shot.
I'd say we fit the more lost group seeking shelter.
Do we really want to enter in as a point of like weakness? I mean, we could pretend to be guards and walk in with authority.
Well, there are stipulations to being guards, so make sure that
Yeah.
if you're going to decide to do
Guards
that.
must wear split armor, which means
Ooh.
armor means spellcaster no.
And then if you decide to be a cook, it splits the party potentially.
Yes.
So you guys, I will, let's see, flip the hourglass over for me, Chris. You're closest.
Yep.
And that'll be the time you guys got to make a decision on what you want to do before we proceed.
And like most of them can stow away, but like I said, I don't look
Yeah, you tiny folk
imposing as a guard.
can stow away.
What are you
We
talking
do
about?
have a lot of
Oh wait,
stowaway
I need
options.
to be looking at the other tall person. So the tiny people can stow away.
Mm-hmm.
But also, you're appearing blind. You are blind, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think he's getting in as a guard and or a cook.
Sorry, I didn't mention that. I'm
Also,
blind.
you can, at this point, you can also question the dwarf who is at the table still.
What does he know about this person? Did he give us her name?
Prisoner-13 is her name.
Your bar.
She sounds lovely.
She was a trusted agent of Clan Axebreaker until she betrayed our clan and stole the fortune.
So she's a dwarf?
She is a dwarf.
Dwarf.
Keep down my book for the question. An answer question.
And pardon me, the treasure. How much? And what is our cut?
Indubitably.
Well, we're willing to offer you 2% of whatever's in the vault once we recover the key from Prisoner-13.
Do you have an estimation of what that figure might represent?
It can be up to 50,000 gold pieces worth of things. Could be various coins and jewels. The last count was around 50,000 is what he's going to say.
Okay.
But she did steal it from us.
Of course. So, figuring in theft, usage, probably 20,000 left. So, 2% of 20,000, that would be roughly around 400 gold total.
Don't
As
forget
the
inflation.
gnome flexes his math skills.
The wizard's still trying to keep up.
I'm sorry, we're doing what here?
I'm sorry, wait.
She's a
I
beautiful
wasn't,
reader.
I
What
wasn't
day
told we had
is
to
it?
do math.
More of a reader.
I was
Tuesday,
told there
isn't
would
it?
be no math.
The computer done math for me.
Yeah. Where's that magical abacus?
Yeah.
I still vote lost group seeking shelter, because then we can go in unassuming, and then that could really throw them off the rhythm.
That's one vote for that. What does everybody else vote?
I do quite like the idea of dressing up as a chef. That was always something I've wanted to try in my spare time.
We could all go in as chefs.
Well,
He
you
is
look
blind.
pretty flexible. Perhaps you could be a stowaway.
I mean, I can see either way. I don't get to be as fun as as a lost person.
The biggest question is with the cook. You also wouldn't really be able to wear armor. I don't know if that affects you.
You can hide light armor, but nothing else.
Yeah.
Well, my armor is quite light. I believe I could fit it underneath a chef's coat.
Okay. Well,
I can't do so. I don't wear armor.
We could be, like, hired by the royalty to come and evaluate the food situation at the prison.
Are we the FDA? Like,
Yes! We gotta make sure the rats
We're
are
the
at a
magical
tolerable
FDA.
level.
Sounds
The
very
Dungeons and
convincing.
Dragons equivalent of the FDA. We're gonna shut this shit down.
You're
you
about
down.
to get fined, son.
But if we go in as, the other...
I'm fine with going in as a cook.
Will we have more access as guards and cooks?
I would imagine that staff members would likely have more access than some random stowaways or vagabonds.
And once we're in, we can do other things like disguise ourselves and stuff. And
What do you think, Darren?
Those are my two options. That's what he says. I mean, if you want to be able to move around a little more freely, yes, then going in as a cook or chef or a guard is
magical
helpful.
FDA.
How adept are the rest of you at pretending to be other people?
Quite.
Horrendous.
Pretty good.
I'm not really the greatest, but I can do a few things. I could be able to would potentially be able to disguise myself and look like a guard.
That
Yes.
was very convincing.
I could also look like a guard.
I can also look like a guard.
But I could also look like somebody seeking shelter.
Very good at that second one. I'd say let's go in.
Let's
as...
take a vote. Who wants option one? Oh, don't everybody raise your hands. I want
Yeah.
option one.
Yeah.
Option.
I'm fine
one,
with either.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have to
I
make
go
a
up.
decision.
We'll make a decision.
So let's
Evens
just
or
all go
odds?
in as
Evens
All right, we can play evens or odds.
Yep.
Evens is one.
Evens is the
odds-
first,
Evens
odds
is-
is the second.
There you go. How about a 5?
All right, we're
Oh,
going in
going
as
in
some vagabonds.
See,
Yep, let's go.
Shelter.
Vagabond.
So
Shelter.
here's what he's going to begin to explain also. He's going to tell you there's a little bit more to your magical map that's in your body, essentially. It has labeled where the Prisoner-13 cell is. You guys will have access to the map. Let's see, doors and hatches are usually sealed with the arcane lock spells. What he's going to say, we know this for a fact. And whenever you're within 100 feet of Revel's End, the map will allow you to use an action essentially to touch an image of a door or a hatch and suppress that lock on that for like up to a minute.
Mm.
Do we only do it once?
Nope.
Oh,
It only lasts for a minute, correct.
Okay.
And then he'll also note that if you take a look, there's a yellow dotted line. That's the patrol route. It is marked on the map for you.
Mhm.
Not that they may not make changes, but that's kind of what we've got figured out. So that may help you or not. Since you've decided to go in as strangers, he's going to present to you a scroll of teleportation to whomever can use it. And then he's going to tell you this is going to teleport you about a half mile out inside of a small cave in which I've stowed away cold weather gear so that you can use it to dress appropriately because it's like 0 degrees or lower when you go there.
Lit.
And then there's there'll be a small compass or something that you can use as a form of direction to help get you to where you need to go. He is going to provide you with a sending stone, one half of the sending stone. He is going to tell you that this is going to contact your escape or whenever you want to leave. I'm going to have a boat off probably, several miles off from where the dock is. That when you're ready, you can make contact with the ship's captain and they will move in to pick you up.
What's the time frame?
No particular time frame, just need to get it done. Need to get that key
Gotcha.
at all costs, any costs.
Nailed it.
He will offer 2 potions of greater healing on the table. That's for your party. And is there anything else you guys want to ask or
I'm blind,
request?
so I don't see the potions.
Okay. Here, Mary, hand it over there.
It's Marty.
No, I'll call you Mary.
Marty Maryjoy.
The happy little fella.
Can we, never mind.
What?
Nothing.
This is a 3-hour live stream with 7 viewers watching currently. Thank you, 7 viewers, for watching.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
I feel like we're
Thank
going
you.
to ask a question,
Mhm.
but I don't know the question.
Do you have any kind of people on the inside there that might know that this is going to be going on?
At this point in time, he does not have anybody on the inside.
How about does Prisoner-13 hate your clan?
Well, she stole
Yes.
Yeah,
a bunch of
I
money
just
from
didn't
us
know,
and
like,
won't give it back.
knowing.
Do you have like a rival clan, perhaps?
I mean, of course, there's always rival clans, is what he's going to say.
Or what's an example?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that currently, is what he's going to say.
Above your clearance.
Do you know approximately like how many guards there are? And
Let's see.
anything along those lines?
If any of us
There
been to
is.
this prison.
There is a number
We're
of
level
guards
4.
here.
She stole
Okay,
50,000
75
gold.
guards is what he'll tell you.
Oh,
that work in 8-hour shifts. 2/3 of the garrison is off duty, so you can do the math.
25 at a time.
There you go.
Okay.
The rest of them are resting or doing other things. As stated before, most of them are going to have like splint armor, things like that, and they'll each be wearing insignias that are going to identify the Royal Syndicate.
Do you have that insignia?
Yes, I do, but it's not with me at the table currently.
I'm just gonna take note as character. I'm just gonna like you
It's
know.
literally that right on the wall over there. It says Royal
Oh.
Syndicate.
Boom.
Yep, it's a crown with a glowing blue jewel.
Bless
Excuse me.
you.
But the warden of the prison. Do you know his name?
I'm pretty sure it's her name is what
Her
he's
name.
going to say. Let me
Apologies.
find
Their
the warden.
The name.
Their name.
Oh, name.
The name.
Apologies.
I have to find where the warden is hiding
Trench
in
ball.
this.
Madam
Lord.
Trench ball.
It's
There we
Madam
go.
Trenchbull.
Marta,
Oh.
Marta, Marthanis.
Oh, Marthanis?
It's kind of sinister.
Mm-hmm. I ain't messing with them.
Yeah.
Well, that might be useful.
She typically wears a red robe with gold trim, is what he'll be able to tell you. So you should be able to identify her. She'll stand out like a sore thumb.
She sounds huge.
But she is.
You don't happen to know where I could get a red robe with gold trim nearby, do you?
Not to match the wardens, unfortunately, no.
Not
First part of the heist.
close
Steal the robe.
approximation or anything like that?
Second
No.
part of the heist.
Any more questions? The hourglass is passed, so we're going to press on.
Yes.
You got any more questions or anything you want to do? Okay.
Can't
So-
find a robe.
You're going to need Arcana to use this scroll of teleportation. You will have advantage on doing so.
I wonder who has the best arcana.
Well, hopefully the wizard, or
Yeah.
what else good are you?
Yeah.
I will pretend like I'm giving you bardic inspiration, but you're not inspired.
15 plus
me
6,
a,
21.
Give me your persuasion on that.
What?
You mean
Or performance. A performance is what it will do.
15.
15?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I
You
got
feel,
a
you feel
21.
inspired.
I was like, alright, I can read.
Yes,
And I'll
reading's
read the
so good.
teleportation spell.
When
I
you
got a
do,
21.
the scroll will flash. There will be a kind of a bit of a collective of sigils kind of swirling around, and then you guys will teleport into a very cold cave. It is 0 degrees. There is a frozen crate nearby. There is a teleportation sigil on the ground. That's basically your link point. Yeah. So you guys got some time to put on some clothes. If you choose not to wear clothes, then you'll need to make some Constitution saving throws.
No, I'm putting on the clothes.
Okay. So you go over to the crate, and you're gonna need to break the crate open because it's frozen. So
I'm gonna back away from this now.
whoever's got a crowbar, it's your time to use. It's your time to
It's
shine.
time to shine.
Yeah.
I do have a crowbar.
There you go.
Okay.
It's the most useless item that never gets used.
Yeah.
Everybody has.
Crowbar.
Bludgeoning.
I'm assuming athletics.
Yeah, swing away. Athletics.
Hey, 13.
Yeah, hits it, cracks it, enough to knock the ice loose. You can open it up. There's tons of various sizes of winter clothing available.
I immediately spring over, like, flipping, because I'm trying to stay warm, and I'm going to find the most colorful one. Whatever the prettiest.
There's gray, there's white, there's gray, and there's dark gray. Maybe a black.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna go.
We'll say
dark gray.
there's this like
White, for
really
sure.
really bright green, almost like highlighter green.
Yes, that's it. That's the
Oh.
one. It's going to go
Really
great
bright.
with my ankle jingles. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with black. I'm gonna
Okay.
dress up in all
Okay.
black.
How do you know which one's which?
Yes, this one's black.
Yeah. I'll
promise.
search through and I'll find a black one for
I think.
myself.
Using your braille.
Yeah,
That's-
using my
Your-
braille technique.
your
It says on the
face.
label with these dots, it's black.
What is
Gotcha.
it
I'm gonna
Are
go
they
charcoal
halfling size?
gray.
Yeah, there's
Well,
various
mine's
sizes.
too.
It'll fit
I'll
halflings.
just grab a
gnomes.
gray one then.
Yeah, Marty knows I can read braille, so.
Nice.
Okay, now whoever has the best survival check gets a compass. That'll give you advantage to try to find your direction. So
Not me.
No, probably not me. 4.
+1. Oh, wait. We're doing a check.
Hey, 19.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Marty's
Okay.
got
16.
So literally, Marty, you're gonna start trying. You're gonna see your name again. I'm sorry,
Sheldon.
Sheldon. We should go this way. And you're like
That's
turning down. No, we'll go this way.
That's the wall.
Do the clothes look rough,
Stay
by
in
the
the
way?
middle.
The what?
Sheldon.
Do the clothes look rough or are
They
they
look.
in good condition?
They're not like brand new. They look like they're in good condition as far as to protect you from the elements,
Mhm.
but they've been worn. They show evidence
Okay.
of being.
Just because we're supposed to come across as like weary travelers.
Yes, exactly. You're not
So-
coming in a fresh tracksuit and
Okay.
like
I didn't want it to
tag
be
still
like
hanging
one
from
of
your
those
little.
where we
yeah.
came in and we were
No.
like rocking brand new clothes and
No.
I'm like, yeah, you don't
Hi,
really
Royals.
look it.
No, it should all play out.
Our caravan
Supreme
just
brand
crashed.
clothes.
Oh, my
Super.
goodness. Bling, bling, bling.
Ding, ding,
All right.
ding.
So, following the directions that were kind of given to you guys have a backstory, and the backstory will give you advantage on your convincing when you get there to try to do all that stuff. It'll take you about an hour through the harsh, kind of cold blizzard-like conditions that are intermittent the entire time, and you're going to approach the south side of this. Let me find the description of this place, because it is... Alright, here we go. So, following said book, you're going to the south side. There's a trail that you're following. You're going to start, or that you will see and start to follow. And you'll see this huge tower. Gigantic, like blade-shaped tower of rock. The central tower looms above the rest of this fortress as there are lights that leak out from various arrow slits from 4 smaller towers that rise from the outermost corners of the fortress, and guards can be seen atop of the towers, just so you know. So approaching the south side, let's see here. Just making sure I do this as closely to the book as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I can read it for you if you want.
We,
That's, yeah.
we can take it over here.
Yeah.
Just let us see it for a moment.
Alright, so there's going to be a large door that you guys will be approached with. And you guys will bang on the door. Very, very convincingly. The door is going to open. What you'll see before you is like this, I think it's a 30-foot kind of corridor or hall that stretches to another door.
I want to play some sad music on my lyre while we're walking through and make us seem like we're
What's
extra
that?
destitute.
What's that?
Alright, let's go ahead and transition over to our map.
What's that instrument
It's a
sound in the
15.
freezing cold?
It's a solid little lyre.
Are you still missing a string?
I mean, I assumed that in the time between adventures, I would have been able
That's
to
what he was doing.
repair
Oh,
Every
my
time.
absolutely.
Oh, thank
Absolutely.
He was-
I also
hunting
bought
down
new
liars.
armor while we were doing that.
Now,
so,
let me,
yeah, that's cool.
give me a second, let me transfer everybody's tokens over.
Yeah, transfer.
Now I got studded leather.
The old copy-paste feature.
Watch out, watch out.
Mystifying.
That one extra.
I got a
that's
book.
one extra armor.
It's like
Hey.
kinky. Studded leather.
Every penny counts.
Dang, it can make a big difference.
I just have chain shirt.
As you are all are quietly large on this map,
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
we'll shrink you
What is
down
this?
to...
Where's that one?
We're all
Gross.
huge characters now.
Normal size.
I'm a monster.
Oh, that's big.
Open the door.
Meow.
Oh. I want to go home. Oh,
On the mount.
Let me in, let me in, let me
come
in.
in. Help, help, help. Oh, gosh.
And you guys should be able to see your tokens. Should have full control over them, I hope.
Hope.
And
Yep.
we will open said door.
And don't forget to transition our viewers to the.
Yep, I'm just getting everything set up before they look at how unprepared I am. I'm sure it's no more than normal.
Welcome to Real D&D.
What's your marching order heading into this kind of narrow corridor? It'll be single file, so I need a first, second, third.
I'll be lost.
I'll go first.
I'll go second and help the blind man find where he's going.
Woman.
Sorry, I'm
thank
sorry,
you.
I'll
blind
just be in the middle
person.
somewhere. Doesn't matter.
I'll have my tiny tambourine out joining you in your dirge.
Yeah, I'll go first. There we go.
The sad tambourine. Tink.
All right, now we'll transition so the viewers can
Easily
see.
with a triangle too.
Hit the right button, I hope.
Switching us?
Check me. Okay, yeah, looks like we're on point.
You're correct, Growls. I don't like to go last.
No, well, the tokens got layered.
Yes.
We'll
It wants me to be second to last.
You said you wanted last.
No,
I'm working
I'll
on it.
be last.
Huh?
I'll be last.
I thought you said you wanted last.
Yeah, because I can't lie with the shit.
Alright.
All right, so there is going to be a couple guards that are going to approach you guys as soon as I find the guards. That looks like a guard to me.
Mhm.
Because I wasn't sure exactly which direction you would go.
Yeah.
So I didn't change anything.
Here we could have been 5 of the 25 guards on them.
Right, so I
Just
didn't
went
really
through
do
the training program
anything.
and become actual guards.
We decided this isn't
Eye
the
of the
life for
tiger.
us.
He did say there was no time limit, so like we could have done that.
Genuinely.
All right, so they will
montage.
open up the door. There's 2 guards there to greet
Gone
you.
native.
That would have been great.
As they have
Maybe
opened the
starts
door, as well as the large entry door to the south in which you've entered into. And they are going to ask, what the hell are you doing out here, essentially?
I want to give him the big blind puppy dog eyes.
And then I'm going to turn you towards them as you do that.
I'm
to
facing.
help.
I'm facing that
to
way.
help them.
I know where I'm going. Don't you worry.
No, this will aid. I've been thinking
Yeah, I'll give him the big blind puppy dog eyes and be like, "Oh, we are but a group of weary travelers who were pointed in this direction for some possible shelter from this awful cold."
I'll help by like inscribing a beautiful long bow and like, you know, kind of hamming it up.
Okay. So, with that all being said, if you enter or add in essentially your backstory or whatever that he gave you,
Yeah.
you can make a persuasion check with advantage.
We're here, we've traveled so long, and we're waiting for the ship. It should only be but a few days.
A 20. Oh, number.
20 number.
Number with a 20. in it.
Yeah,
The ship is our escape route.
Yeah,
21.
but we say like
that's
there's a
what.
rescue ship that arrives over in the next few days. That's in the,
Correct.
That's in the backstory.
Validates the ship.
Oh,
It's right
All right, and you had what, 20?
21.
Okay, let me roll for their...
I pull it out.
And as you can tell, we'll both be of great entertainment. I'm sure we'll bring lots of peace and ease to the prison.
I'll start
Yep.
playing through the fire and flames.
Uh,
No.
You can see
The
that
tambourine
you can see that
thickens.
these cold conditions are very lonely for some of these guards, and that some of you look pretty inviting, and they will take you up on the entertainment potentially. Let's see.
Let's see, do I have invisibility?
With that, I
yet?
will pull you closer to me, Sheldon. We'll stick together in this one, okay?
Before you guys can enter in, each one of you are going to have to be searched, though, is what they're going to say. So they're going to do a... confiscating anything large and weapons or whatever. So they're going to take any of your large weapons. If you wish to hide anything dagger size or less, you can make a sleight of hand at this point.
I will openly hand them all of my weapons,
Okay.
Will they take my book?
including the
weapons.
tiny one.
Okay, nice.
I can have them all.
So we can keep a dagger, and we have to roll.
Anything that's about the size of a dagger. And you need to make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
The DC is 13.
Oh
So-
boy.
You know what? That's worth the risk.
Yeah, I failed that sleight of hand check. Oh, that's
Sleight of hand is
I
what?
forgot I
Dex
had-
plus.
Suit, you literally just like drop it.
Just dex.
Oh, here,
Unless you have
here
Can
you
I,
proficiency in
go.
it, then you
okay.
get to add your proficiency.
Noticing that
bonus.
my group is trying to hide weapons, can I like accidentally drop all of my weapons as I'm handing them to the guards to
Yeah,
try to cause
Yeah,
a
distraction.
give me a performance.
Okay. 24.
Oh,
Okay.
Sheldon.
Go ahead, you can go ahead and roll again. Basically giving you advantage. What'd you get?
I got a natural 20 on the
Hey,
guy.
there we go.
Yeah. Oh, Sheldon. Here, let me help you. He's
No.
always they're always dropping things.
Alright, well, the other guard is going to start taking the weapons that are dropped, and he's going to basically put them in a nearby lockbox. Which you guys will be able to see him do. And he's going to tell you, we're going to put him in this lockbox here, and whatever you leave, essentially, we'll give you your stuff back. It's just safety protocol for the prison. There's a lot of dangerous prisoners here. The nat 20 for Dusty is going to be able to conceal your item. And unfortunately
Just a
for
Yeah.
our little gnome friend there, he does not conceal. The guard will snatch up what you were trying to hide and put it away in the lockbox.
Just be very careful with that. It's a prototype.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
They are now going to take you and have you guys follow them to a... Oh, where is it here?
I don't know why you try to hide my weapon. I have a packed weapon.
I think
You have a what?
Packed weapon.
Oh, okay.
So you can just resummon it to you.
Yeah, you just,
I guess you can have my short bow.
Decoy
I mean,
weapon.
they'll take your packed weapon, but then like
They're gonna
they'll-
lead you to the
yeah, they'll just come
meeting,
back
the
and
meeting
throw
Just
room.
create a new-
So you guys are gonna veer off to the left. The guards are gonna lead you down the left hallway. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the tokens.
Anything looks suspicious? I might normally be invisible, but visible with devil's sight.
Currently no.
Okay.
It will continue to lead you further down this kind of. Well, you guys have seen the map and know it's kind of like an octagon,
Yeah.
I think.
Can I see any runes on the wall if I make a perception check?
Hexagon. You can.
I can see runes, or
You can
do
make
I...
a perception
Okay.
check to try to do so. Correct.
How are the acoustics?
13.
They are echoey. It is cold. You can hear the wind kind of through the halls.
Broke the tokens.
Wow.
Did you?
I'm in the wall.
I can get you.
Wait here.
Yeah, right there.
I got him. I got him. Except for
Your dish is gone.
me. I'm gone. I fused with the wall.
Earth Genasi.
Is the wall.
You're worried about me walking into walls.
Right. The guy.
Dusty hasn't really had to interact with any blind people, so,
So,
he's overcompensating
Along
quite
the
a lot.
way, he's going to inform you that this hallway is going to literally be called the Hexagon. This is a corridor that allows people to access basically the tower, and they refer to it as the Hexagon. They lead you into what this room right here, which the doorway should be open. and this is going to be referred to as the meeting room. When you enter into the meeting room, it is you're going to see a large rectangular table. There's going to be a series of chairs that are in there in which you guys can have a seat. And they tell you to go ahead and make yourself comfortable. They're going to go talk to the warden. The warden will be there to talk to you guys further. So they will leave, closing the door behind them, and you guys are free to do or say or interact however you wish to do so.
Did my 13 see any runes on the wall that would...
The 13 does not pick up any runes on the wall.
What do you guys think about, like, we're gonna meet the warden? Should we, like...
I think the first thing we should do is check around and see if there are any more of those damn mirrors that told that last guy where I was. They had some magic mirrors in this one place we went to, and they were able to see me doing all my sneaky stuff. So I'm gonna start like looking around, feeling the walls, see if I can find any security measurements in this room or anything.
Braille.
Go ahead and make a perception, a field check.
Hey, that glass helped me, gave me an extra 1. I got a solid 10.
Stone walls is all you feel. Sorry, is all you feel.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, that's most interesting.
Well, I don't feel anything on the walls, but does anyone see anything?
Can I look for the mirrors that he's talking about?
Sure,
Since
make a
Maki-
perception check.
Yeah, she's so good at that. 16.
Let me double check. What you will find with a 16 is that there is a hatch and a ladder inside the room. The ladder leads up, I believe it is 20 feet to the hatch. And that's about the only thing other than the table in there. By the time you finish doing that, the door is going to open up once again as the warden is going to step inside the door. Open the door and bring in the warden.
looks like trouble.
Thank you.
They all red.
Pop the warden up.
Whoa.
They are red. Shit.
They're already attacking.
Oh God, we're in
You
trouble.
didn't want to do that again? Sorry, I was trying to pull the character sheet up
Oh,
for your shenanigans.
Ah, hey.
Shenanigans, you say?
What?
There we go.
Quite clearly not shenanigans.
Of course
Be
not.
ready with these people at the table, let me tell you.
I disguise myself as her.
I can also disguise myself as her. So what if we do
I
like?
We
can
have
also
no-
disguise
What if we do, like,
myself
I
as
could
her.
c-
What if we
disguise
do
myself as
4
her.
of her, but she doesn't know?
We could pull one of those, like, who's the real one?
Actually,
and then
that could be a good idea.
You mentioned shenanigans.
Alright.
If we will make
if
that
they
true.
bust one of us.
What is the
That'd be a
highest
fake
pass
room.
of perception that we have here?
I have a 13.
11.
No,
mine's
12.
10.
So 13's the highest.
13 is going to be the one that sees it. The 2 guards, if I can get my act together, are going to be stationed outside the door. And they will close the door back when the warden enters in. I'll close the door back. Okay, so the warden looks, says, well, what brings you all the way up here to the frozen wastelands of Jokul?
Reiterate the story that we told the guards.
Okay.
With much flourishes.
Yeah. with
Okay, go
flourishes
ahead
and puppy dog eyes.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion
Okay.
roll with advantage with puppy dog eyes and flourishes.
Want to both roll?
Yeah.
Ooh. Mm-mm.
Nat 20.
That's good.
Oh my. I'm even moved. I'm crying.
I know. I didn't realize that happened to us.
The warden pulls out a tissue. Here, tissues all around. That was a moving speech. Here,
I mean, I was
dry
there,
your
but I didn't
eyes.
realize it was that.
I didn't realize how fucked we were.
Well, you couldn't see it, so you know.
All
The
right,
sounds
so
are brutal.
Or she couldn't see it. Yeah.
he
I
is
start
going
to
to tell
believe
you
that
that he will
story,
provide
actually.
provide you all with accommodations for the next couple days and nights until your ride arrives. Essentially, he will then escort you down to the docks. Sorry, she. Thank you.
Makes
Correction.
him pop up a lot of it.
He'll provide you with 3 meals a day while you guys are staying here. Trying to see if there's any other accommodations that she will.
Warden, before you
How do we
leave.
casually ask if any of the prisoners are going to kill us so we can find out more about them?
Here's what the warden
Warden.
is going to do. The warden is going to pull out a book quill and an inkwell, as you guys have given your account, and she has agreed to essentially say, I'll provide you with meals, place to stay, and then she's going to take down some names. So she starts looking around the table and dips the old quill into the inkwell and begins to jot names down. And I'll make an insight check to see if you guys are going to try to lie.
For what?
What?
And for what?
If you're going to try to lie
Oh.
or do anything suspicious, I'm just going to throw an insight. Like she's looking at each one of you trying to get a read on you.
I'm shouldering.
She'll jot that down. Is that with one L or two?
Just one.
Okay.
You look pretty familiar. I mean, maybe we've crossed paths. I'm Dusty.
Dusty. If you've crossed paths with me, then
You've been in here.
you've been in here. Yeah, exactly. So she begins to write down Dusty.
Sounds like a lonely life.
Who's next?
I'm-
Dip.
Maki Ostrin,
Writes it down.
full name.
What you guys are also noticing is that after she writes and spells the name down, there's more writing to follow. So there you go.
Uh-oh.
What? Gradix?
Gradix.
Put that down. Dip.
Heck yeah.
Did she write more after Gradix's name?
Oh, so far, yeah.
Okay.
Happy Patterday Joy.
What was that?
Perry Joy?
Happy Patterday Joy.
Can you spell that?
PAPPYPERRY.
Go ahead and give me a deception check. Wow.
Oh, Pappy.
Oh, Pappy!
Happy Patterday Joy.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Pappy Day.
Oh, Pappy Day.
Sorry. Persuasion.
Persuasion? Or
Yes.
deception?
Oh, deception.
I was gonna be like
My-
Rusty Rayborn.
14.
It's a little
Okay.
different.
That's what you
There's
did.
there's quite a lot that she writes down after Pappy Perry Joy, spelled with PPYs and all these things. So
PAPPY.
closes the book after the ink dries, tucks everything away, and so the guards will be in shortly to take you to your accommodations or your quarters. You look as if you have a question.
Well, no, out of character. I want to, can I see if it's just a regular book or if it's magical?
Okay, go ahead and give me I'll do an investigation on it.
13?
It looks to be a regular book.
Okay.
Write this down.
Is there anything of service that we may be able to do while
Oh.
while you grant us?
We have all the
gracious
things covered.
accommodation?
Boy, I appreciate that. We're good. We have plenty of guards, plenty of cooks, plenty of people to do things.
We
Just
did.
sit back and try to enjoy your stay here in the frozen norths of Jokul.
Do you happen to have an office that we could, in case of emergency, come visit you at if there anything were to go wrong?
Yep, you can summon one of the guards and they can bring you to the office. What was that?
Say,
What? Say it out loud.
I said, what if the guard is the emergency?
Oh, okay.
Maki's a sheltered child.
say, Warden,
Mhm.
I do believe that all of us here have the aptitude to be part of your band of merry guards people here, and I was just wondering if there was any kind of tag along, bring your child to work day situation I could maybe participate in, so I could see if any of us would be suited to stay, because we are destitute, so employment could be great
That's
for
true.
us.
Any kind of
Any
work
training.
would be nice.
While we're
Big
here.
brother program.
If you have time to lean, you've got time to clean. Am I
While
right?
it is very thoughtful of you offering your services, one thing that's happened is you guys became lost here in Jokul, so that's strike one against you. Anyway,
To be fair, the blind one
the
let us-
Royal Syndicate has a very rigorous hiring process, and they have provided us with adequate guards, cooks, chefs, servers, and so forth. We're quite fine. Just enjoy your stay. Feel free to move about in certain areas. You can move about the hexagon, which is that hallway you guys traveled. You're more than welcome to speak with some of the guards that you see along the way. There is an infirmary if something was to happen, you're not feeling good, maybe from some subpar food or something from one of our...
Subpar chef.
Anyway, is what she's going to... Anyway,
Subpar chefs.
but yeah, I will try to touch base with you once or twice along your stay. The guards will know how to get a hold of me if there is something important like you had asked. Other than that, try to enjoy yourself. It's very cold. The temperature inside this building, just for everyone here, is 68 degrees, so it's still pretty chilly.
Oh, that's nice.
No, no.
68
Fine.
degrees, that's
On
perfect
the-
weather.
on
I'm
the-
taking
on
my
the
coat
west side,
off.
the
Hold on.
Fahrenheit side.
I got fur. I'm comfortable.
So, he's going to take his lead, and the guards are going to direct you and
That's
take
alright.
you to your quarters, which I'm going to double check and make sure I put you in the right place.
Actually, I'm going to take my coat off because I feel like that could hinder my stealthiness. I don't need a puff coat, like, you know.
No,
scrunched
yeah,
along
winter
on
gear
the
in here
ground.
is, yeah, gotcha. It is, I believe, going to be down there.
I'll find a corner in the little room and like pretend like I'm laying there. I'm just gonna put my bedroll in the corner and get my instruments laid out, you know, hang up my jingle jewelry and just like, you know, if I'm
Yeah.
here, if this is where I'm sleeping, I'm gonna make it as
Making it your
homely
own,
as
yeah.
possible.
I think they're giving us quarters.
They are.
Oh,
We're not
Oh.
sleeping in the hexagon
Okay.
in the little room. Don't
Oh,
worry.
really?
I'm still gonna do
Hoping
it.
we were.
Oh, okay.
committed.
No, we're being put into solitary confinement.
Oh.
No, these are actual quarters.
That's actually pretty nice.
I prefer the hexagon if you guys
Yeah.
want.
I'm a little claustrophobic. Are there windows?
Wouldn't be the last time some of us were in jail on a mission for the guild.
Too
See,
soon.
you may have run into
Too
her
soon.
as well.
No, we did not.
All
I
right,
think
so they
so,
tell
but-
you that any of the quarters on the right-hand side, which will be these over here, are available. The ones on the left-hand side are reserved for the Council of Absolution, I believe is what it is. Fun tie-in if you've seen Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. This is literally the place in which
I know how we're getting out of here.
this takes place.
Mm.
Jonathan is not working.
Jonathan.
And the window has been boarded still.
Dang it.
I can break boards.
So anyway, you guys have your pick of rooms. They should be unlocked.
I
They
will
are
immediately
locked.
walk towards the wrong side of the hallway.
No, ma'am, other side.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm blind, you know. I'll walk towards it.
It's okay.
Are we all going into separate rooms?
I'd prefer to bunk with someone.
Are we single rooms or do
see,
they have
we gotta
multiple beds?
let's check a description of.
Halflings stick together.
Yeah, all the halflings in one room.
I would very much like a room to myself.
I bet you would.
Yeah, that's interesting.
All right.
You want to explain that?
I play a lot of music during the night and would rather not.
Each one of these rooms are furnished
disturb anyone
identically.
else.
There is a bed, a desk, and a matching chair.
Oh,
There's
a
a-
shame. We'll have to have individual rooms.
A claw-footed chest. There's a wall of hooks for hanging clothes, and there is a continual flame that is cast upon a torch that is providing a light inside this room. The guard is going to tell you that if you wish to turn the light out or down, if you say lights, you can adjust the light level.
They have a dimmer.
Nice.
Nice.
They splurged on the dimmer.
They did. They
That's
splurged
nice.
on the dimmer. Those can cost you.
Yeah, I mean, especially depending on how many you have.
Are these guards? Are they all like a particular race? Are they a variety of people?
The two that you've noticed are human,
Okay.
but I would say with your previous conversation back at the guild, essentially, you would know they're various races.
Okay.
Just these two happen to be human.
Okay. Gotcha.
Once you guys are settled in, you pick your rooms, they're going to take their leave.
Yeah.
Who wants what room?
And it doesn't matter.
I wanna be in
we're
the middle.
out of state.
I want to be in the middle.
Well, you,
Put me next to Sheldon.
I want to be as far away from the guards as possible.
Yeah. I knew he was going to pick there.
Dusty.
All right,
I
we're
want
going to
people
take a
here
break
to
at
take off the, like, jamming in my
7:30, so we
room.
got about 30 minutes till our first break, or a little
Somewhere's
halftime,
coming up with that one.
as you guys select your rooms.
Dusty, your room's not lighting up.
It looks like we don't have visibility
Oh.
on me, on my token, and on Dusty's token.
Okay, well, let's
You're also
do that.
blind.
You
Oh,
are,
Marty.
you are also blind.
No. There
Hey,
you go.
there we
There you go.
Thank
Yay.
And there you go.
We have rooms.
Okay.
If you get lonely, you can pop over to my room. We can like flip flop back and forth.
How thick are the walls?
They're stone, they're fairly thick, probably a foot or more.
Damn.
There's no windows or arrow slits in here.
Can I?
It's a pretty secure place.
It's very brisk in these rooms. It's like a refrigerator.
I'll jump on the bed.
I'm gonna sit
Springs squeak. Wee, 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 wee.
I'm gonna sit at the desk and pull out some of my little tinkering toys.
Toys.
This is a map.
And I'm going to start ritualistically casting Detect Magic.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, that's what I was gonna do. So, wait, no, we're.
And that's going to be like anything within
So all we have to do
30
is get
feet of
out
you as
there.
you walk, kind of thing.
Go past the
For
armory.
how long?
10
All the way to
minutes.
Okay.
maybe.
Gotcha.
There, but how are we gonna get information?
Now, there's a new mechanic in here. I'm going to try to walk myself through it just so I know. There is a suspicion level. So basically, I'm going to use a D6 to represent the suspicion level. It automatically starts at 1 because you guys are not.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
You have 1 level of suspicion. As things transpire and take place, the suspicion level can increase and or decrease, changing things up for you all.
I can also cast invisibility, but I have to make sure there's no rings first. That
Yes.
would block magic.
Yeah, just in the center area, all the red. Permanent anti-magic field.
Yeah. Which would mean if we stay outside of it, we're probably fine, right?
Theoretically.
Okay.
So we might have a plan down here. We're thinking we settle in, have a little time, and then mosey on over, nonchalant, up till Prisoner-13. Somehow find a way to get up there to her area, and then we can maybe lie directly to her face, tell her we're here to save her. She gives us up, and then ensure all that. Promise, get the thing we need, run away, never look back.
Sounds like a plan.
Fair.
Sounds like a plan.
I didn't hear that because we're not in the same room together. We're all separated right now. So
Well, we could have put Maki and Dusty in the
Let's
same
say you
room.
guys convene
all
in a
convene,
room
okay.
of
Okay.
your choosing and begin
Alright.
Let's go to
discussion.
We're all
Sheldon's
together.
room.
Everyone go to Sheldon's room.
Oh, hi.
Don't make her move.
We don't even know.
I wasn't
No.
expecting visitors.
How many of us can fit in there?
Oh, everybody can fit in there.
I was hoping to hear some of your music.
Well,
We
But
got
how
some
much
time to
space do
burn.
we have?
Not much.
This is wonderful.
It's very tight.
Kumbaya.
Very, very cozy.
Ritually
ritualistically
casting.
casting Detect Magic.
Okay, so he's not part of the conversation currently.
No,
correct.
but this is Dusty and I visualize our map. Pops
All right, your map pops up. Let me see if I can pop it up for
I
the viewers.
suggest we have a prison break.
Hmm?
Let's just let everyone go.
Huh?
I don't mind this idea.
Just let them all go.
I don't mind this idea because if I were to be in prison, not that I've been in prison, but if I were have had to been in there, I would have probably wanted to get out.
Would
Well, I've
we
been to
know
prison many
how
times.
bad
It's
this
horrible.
prison is? There's some prisons that are they're in there for drugs, but some
So
prisons are
you,
in there for
yeah,
mass
you
murder.
would know that this prison
people, like,
is
eat
literally.
children.
You have to do something to basically become it's got to be significant enough to be incarcerated for a year, no less than a year.
No less than a
So
year.
some
So
of
we're
these-
talking misdemeanor /
No, a little bit more than
little.
that.
Is there
We're
any
talking
life
felonies.
sentences?
Felonies, yeah,
We're talking
these
felonies,
are
guys.
murderers, rapists, smugglers.
just
Like
let
these
them
are some
out.
hardcore criminals.
Oh,
Not hey, I stole an apple from the market kind of
Hey,
thing.
I
No.
was smoking some bad herb the other day.
Right.
No,
No.
that's allowed here.
So yeah, I feel like Maki would mention that. Hey, it's not one of those just casual prisons, guys.
We probably shouldn't let them all out then.
Yes, bad idea. Because then we're not guards. Which, I mean, maybe the guards are the targets. So.
But you could. That's a good point. You could potentially get confused for a prisoner, maybe.
Yeah, depends on how ragged we're looking.
Mm.
But that means Prisoner-13 gets released.
Yes.
And if she finds out we're lying.
I think she will be grateful that we just released her and all the other prisoners.
And she's just going to give us her key.
We can put it on the back burner for now.
Mhm.
On the back fire for now.
I feel like it's gonna
We don't
come
have
up in an
burners and-
opportune moment.
Also, based on the map, is it like an actual ring where there's anti-magic, or is it just in the cells?
based on that
You're gonna
map.
say it's that entire ring is anti-magic.
Okay, so everything within. Okay.
I'll double check, but
I was
I'm
gonna say,
pretty
based
sure
on that map, it looks like the hallways aren't.
that would be. I'm
Like
pretty
that
sure
area would be
correct.
fine.
I'm pretty sure it's just where the cells are.
Okay.
Like inside,
Yes.
like a
it's
barrier around the
Okay,
cell.
Correct.
So if we're,
I
like,
just wanna
right
make sure.
outside-
So if you get tossed in one, your magic's muted.
Magic go no.
Yeah.
I see. Interesting.
So there's hope.
There is.
Yeah.
I don't want to say we. You think we release all the prisoners.
You've already explained to me why that doesn't sound like a good idea. I'm inclined to agree.
Because our next mission will be from the Golden Vault to go capture all the prisoners.
That's job insurance. That's job insurance.
That is job,
Job security.
job security right now. Actually, that's a big brain moment.
Yeah.
How come I didn't think of that? Because it's a terrible idea.
So,
That would be a lot of competition, a lot of thieves on the street again.
Or worse. Or worse.
That's true.
A good thing I'm not a thief. I'm just a bard.
Do you know the job description?
are we
So,
Hmm.
how long are we trying? Do we know how long this ship will take to arrive?
based off the story, it's probably about anywhere between 2 to 3 days. So,
So
you
we
got
call-
at least 3 days.
So we call and then 3 days.
And-
No, it's already en route. The story would have been you gave them a call already, and they would be
Okay.
here within 3 days. So you
So
got
we-
at least 3 days as your time frame.
So maybe we just monitor today for the first time, and then
That's what I was going to
tomorrow-
say. Mall walk. Let's
That's
mall
smart.
walk.
Yeah.
Do some laps around the
warden
hexagon.
did say we have at least a few days for room and board, so
You do.
we might as well take our time, let the guards get used to us, and
And I already know we get lost pretty easy. So
We're going to be dining with them. We're going to be sitting down with them to 3 meals a day, and hopefully we overlap some shifts. So I think that if Sheldon and I were to enthrall them with some wondrously,
Let's
amazingly
see.
long and distracting tales of grandeur,
Let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna light up the areas you guys have been.
I
on-
would say
on the
we could
table.
even take 2 whole days of just getting ourselves exposed to the guards and such.
but if the ship comes in 2 days, we have not a lot of time.
A voice from above told me it would be at least 3 days before the ship gets here.
Do you right?
who's listening to
Who's
this?
there? They're in the walls.
I didn't realize you were a cleric.
Such
Paladin?
profound spiritual.
I gave up my eyes so that I could have better ears.
Skill issue. No.
Skill issue.
Sorry.
So what if
No, I'm assuming. I mean, Eric said our information would have told us. Like, yeah, it would probably
Right.
be
Yeah.
What
3
if
days.
we-
like 3 days, so we could take 2.
Yeah, you got some
Yeah.
time.
anybody willing to or is there like space between the prison cells? Or is there bars?
not really.
Is like walls or bars? Can I talk
They're
to
walls.
The... Okay.
They're stone walls.
Okay, here.
As we mall walk, I'd like to determine whether or not you can hear prisoners if you were next to them.
No, these are non-prisoners. These are like rooms that are for. The
No, I
tribe.
mean in the actual prison cells. Sorry.
Oh, those are also solid stone walls.
Okay.
So is anyone opposed to taking a day or maybe 2 to just
No, not opposed.
There we go.
pretend like
Completely
we're,
fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
commit
Looking-
to our roles?
If we
And-
could get some surveillance down, I can go invisible.
There you go. So you know that R6 right there, you would have walked through there. That's your mess hall. So that's where you're gonna get your meals. And then if you want to zoom out a little bit, I went ahead and lit up over to the. Yep, you should be able to see where you were. That
12.
was kind of That's where you guys are at so far. That way it'll help maybe as we trek through this tower.
There's a courtyard right outside the cells as well, which could be a
Yeah, and-
lovely place to
Yeah,
create a
right
lovely
outside,
distraction.
And it's
Fat prisoner cell, yeah.
Can you write a little ditty about some kind of treasure and a key, and get the prisoner in the mind of that story, or plant the seed?
And
You're gonna be done with your writings.
Alright, I'm gonna
I could probably do
head
something.
down and notice that
I'm more
None
of
of
a
us are in
visual
there.
artist,
empty.
Okay.
That room's
less of a
empty.
spoken and more of a
That
acrobatics.
room's empty. I'm gonna come down and be like,
I
I
prefer not to do much singing during my performances, but I might be able to figure something out.
Does anyone want to take a quick walk with me? I have detect magic up, and I'm curious to see if there's any
Quick
magic.
walk?
Do you mind cartwheels instead of walking?
Yes, I do mind that.
And then I'm out.
That probably would not look very good with the guards, because we've been granted to walk around the exterior, and that's also where the guards walk. So we will be walking past multiple guards, most likely.
I'll go.
Okay.
Because I don't cartwheel everywhere. But
I can usually walk for like a few
you guys
minutes, but then I
can stay
get
here and work on
bored.
that song.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll leave the bards to their business. I'll join you.
Alright.
I
So
do
what-
think we should walk while we come up with a song, though. It would be better if we had more eyes on the area. Surely we can have a simple walk and come up with something.
So Gradix, I'm going to tell you right now, once you initiated your detect magic spell, you are going to know that each one of these doors does have an arcane lock spell built into it.
Yep.
They would have used a key to open the door or unlock the door, basically disengaging the arcane lock spell, but the other doors are all locked with arcane lock. Up to this point, that's what you've noticed.
Which we can disable using our map.
You
Yes.
can,
Yeah, no,
for
we're
1
doing it.
minute.
So we can just sit
Yes.
here in the room and make up a
Wow,
song.
that makes life a lot
Alright.
easier.
Alright, so
So who's all going with Gradix?
We're gonna stay. We're gonna stay. Us two are gonna stay.
We're
Okay.
going with
Bar.
Gradix.
We could move up to
Yeah.
maybe like the mess hall and just like convene
Yeah,
with more space,
that'll
more better acoustics, you
Okay.
know.
We'll go to the mess hall.
So the two of you are going to head to the mess hall. You'll find available seating. You will also see that there is activity back
We're going towards
in
guards.
through this
We're going towards
doorway.
guards. Mess hall, this
Double
is
check,
where we
make
are.
sure I
We're
got
going
the
towards the
right
guards.
room.
Which isn't a big problem. We're not like.
I mean, I'm assuming we came in from that direction.
You came
where the
in from
guards-
that direction where your mouse was.
Yeah.
That's where you came into.
which
Back
is where the
here,
guards are.
you're going to all
That's
quickly
the
notice.
kitchen.
Exactly.
Kitchen, guard tower,
You got it.
storage rooms are somewhere up in here. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, that's the way that we
Yeah.
came through.
I just didn't know which way we came, so that's why I was like, wait,
Yeah.
big brain map.
So, we'll be heading back that way. The two of you are up here. R6 has a giant lock on it.
That's crazy.
Do be careful.
Of course. Oh, well.
Cool.
The,
Cool. Cool.
I
Door's
reached to
locked?
open the door and it's locked.
To the kitchen?
No.
No, to the
Guards.
the way we would have come to get into here.
It is going to be locked.
Do a knock.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'll do a quick knock.
You will hear on the other side of this door, and these doors are all iron, I believe it is. Let me double check the makeup of them. I'm pretty sure they're all iron. This is. Doors and hatches are reinforced iron.
Nice.
So it does a little bit of an echo. You are going to hear as there's a sliding kind of view window, and you'll see a set of eyes, cat-like eyes looking through. Yes?
How tall is it? Because I would be the only one that can see it.
It's your height.
Okay.
Pardon me, the warden.
You see that like this little furry snout kind of comes through a tabaxi,
Yeah.
looks down, and then looks like straight out.
The warden had said that we could go and do a little bit of walking if we got restless, and I get restless at times. I was hoping to be able to do a quick little walking.
Ka-chunk! You'll hear it unlock. You should be able to open the door. Entering in, you'll see 3 guards inside this room. This is a guard room. It contains a table. There's 4 chairs at it. There's a cabinet that seems to be holding whetstones and other simple supplies for repairing armor and weapons. These 3 guards that are in here currently look as if they're playing 3 Dragon Ante. The tabaxi male is going to lead you over to this door here and is going to unlock that door. Step through it, and this will lead you right to that little 30-foot kind of walkway from the out. Yep, and it's going to take you up to the next door.
Perfect. And as I walked through the guard's room, did I detect anything magical?
No, there is nothing magical in that room.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, it's me.
Okay, so the guard's going to stand there and just going to post up.
The magic, it's me.
He's trapped.
Nah, I got it.
He's
I got it. I got it. I
This
got
is
it.
very secure.
Maybe. I closed the door on myself.
there. You
You
go.
know, doors, walls,
Farewell.
dynamic movements. It's fun.
All those fun things.
Don't get me trapped in the wall.
Thank you. This is very appreciated.
Okay, so what's your rough course of action or you guys are going to walk through? I know the viewers don't want to watch us, slow play.
Basically, I plan on literally just walking the loop around the hexagon.
Taking notice of anything.
So you do pick up that every door along the way has an arcane lock built into it.
Okay.
Any hatches you would encounter along the way, which if you walk the hexagon, is
Mhm.
there's
Yeah,
no should be no
there's no
hatches. You do not sense anything past the if you're like the correct
inside of
correct
the ring.
that is correct. There is no significant like magical effects or items that you're noticing
Okay.
as you complete your circuit of the hex. You will encounter, say, halfway through your trip, which is about 20 minutes or so, a couple guards, as they'll like stop you, ask you questions. You guys provide the story. They're all aware of it. They'll let you go, but they keep their eyes on you.
Is there any kind of pattern? So like their pathing?
The
when they
pattern
show up?
is about 20 minutes in between their
Terrible person. I like my
what's it
shoes.
called? My brain just
Rotation,
stopped.
the
Yes,
route,
thank you.
patrol
Their
route.
route, essentially. So by the time you guys get around to the back to where you started, you're probably going to run in close to the guards
10
again.
minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that will change based off of the whole suspicion level too. That'll things can change up.
Okay.
Do we see any prisoners, or are they like on the
No,
inside?
they're on the inside.
Oh.
Correct. And there's a
That's what I
large
thought.
tower on the inside, and everything is all.
There's not a ton of noise coming from there either, right?
No, I mean you could like there's little ways you could peek into. Like there's 4 hallways you guys could kind of peek into. But when you get to a certain point, there will be a guard that probably would be like, no, you can't
Yeah.
go in there.
Understood.
And that's where you definitely know that's your entry point into getting where they are.
Mm.
Let's shift our focus back to the bard and the bard.
We're
As you're
definitely-
sitting in the mess room, or mess hall.
We're strumming along. I'm playing along on my little hand drum. Just playing a little ditty. I feel like hopefully there's some guards filtering in and out that are kind of seeing
I was
this.
getting ready to show you that there are a couple guards that kind of stand post. I think there's 4 of which. Oh boy, got that big R6 right in the way. I was trying to be nice and all that fun stuff. Okay, let's see. So there will be a guard near the kitchen. I'll reveal that one. There will be a guard near this door. And that's the only 2 guards that are going to be in there currently. They're like very laid back guards too. They're keeping an eye because there's a few prisoners doing chores in here. Cleaning things up, getting ready for the next meal or whatever it is. Orange is the new black style, essentially.
Yeah.
You got it.
They're not gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rehabilitation. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are either of those guards? What are they? What race are they?
We're gonna say one is a half-orc male, and that's gonna be this guy here, up there, and then this one here is gonna be a tiefling female.
I will probably walk up and approach the female. Well, I will probably skip up and approach the female.
Whoa. It's a little too much happiness, is what she's going to say.
Oh, you haven't had your morning brown. I get it.
I'm sorry, excuse me, my morning what?
Coffee.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's just a silly.
Yeah, I wouldn't use it around here. That means something completely different.
Oh, is there a code? Is there a code?
I mean, I'm not at liberty to discuss that, but I wouldn't use it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to...
You got it.
I am going to...
Banned words.
As I approach, I'm going to cast the cantrip Friends.
Oh, okay. What does that require me to do? I'm pretty sure there's a check involved. It's probably like...
No, it just happens.
Yeah.
Does it really?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just happens.
Well, there you go.
Gives me...
Just happens, but they know.
You have to touch
Advantage.
them, right? No? Is it a touch? Or is it just cast?
says semantic and material? Is that right? S and M.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
No, that
Okay.
actually means something entirely
So
different.
after that whole
Somatic.
having had your cup of brown, you kind of flourish your hands. It kind of like waves this magical kind of aura, and she's like, "Yes. Do I know you? You look so familiar."
You know, I was thinking the same exact thing, and I really like. It was one of those like, should I approach her or not? I don't. But what I look
I know
at
it's so awkward, right?
Right. So silly. I mean, I may have been in and out of situations.
Rusty, right? Rusty.
Yes.
I knew you.
You're gonna have to remind me of your name because I can't.
Tiefling female.
Tiefling female.
Tiefling female.
What?
Wow.
TF for short.
TF. Okay. Well, like I've always heard that you guys are very straight to the point. They're just great. Well, you know, I'm an inquiring mind, and I love to learn. So
I love that about you. I totally
Great.
remember that.
and you know I'm nosier than hell.
Dream.
So
Same.
what do you got? What's the dish on some crazy like? What's the dish on some crazy prisoners that have been going on here? Like I know you must have some stories.
Oh,
You
there's
definitely
a
have
lot
some
of unique
stories.
individuals in here. Absolutely. I can tell you if you roll me a d6, if you wouldn't mind. I'll use this.
One.
There is a human. There's a human female that came in a couple years ago. Her name. We really don't use
Female.
names around here, so her number is Prisoner-13. She was convicted of smuggling contraband, and I won't tell you where it was smuggled.
Oh,
But it was
boy.
it was
Prison
smuggled for
pocket.
sure, and they're very luxurious items once they were sanitized. They have literally been working the prisons for quite some time, bringing in contraband, and it's very difficult to stop that. She's very good at what she does.
That sounds just heroic that you're
I know,
able even
I
to
know.
to withstand such
God, how
pressure
long-
from a job.
How
and
long has it
obviously
been?
you're-
How long has it been? It's been so long.
At least.
Can I get you a cup of brown?
Absolutely, I would love it. Can you show me?
Absolutely,
Show me
absolutely.
over where,
Come
like,
follow me,
yes.
and she's gonna
give
escort
me a tour
you.
of what you do for
She
for a
will take
living.
you back into the the kitchen area. And she's
Oh,
like,
this
"Hi everyone, this is my friend Rusty. She wants
Huge
a cup
bow.
of brown." And they're like, "Oh, okay, we know what you want." And that's anything you want to do, John?
Yeah, I want to stare at the half-orc guard. Like, I want to just, the whole time all this has been going on, I just want to be making eye contact
Okay.
with them.
He's
even though
like-
I'm blind,
He's like,
just to confuse the hell out of them.
"Yeah." So you go ahead and give me an intimidation. We'll
Okay.
call this an intimidation.
I think we got a 12.
Okay, 12, not bad. Here's what we're gonna do with this. So he starts going like this. Like he's going through the game like, why are you staring at me? Essentially, and then eventually he's like, what?
And I don't realize that he's talking to me because I'm blind.
Yeah?
I'm just looking at him.
Let me get an insight check on him and see how.
Alright.
Oh, okay. He's like, okay, like standing there.
I'll just keep doing it.
Okay.
This whole
And
time.
that literally he
That's
gets
literally all I'm
uncomfortable,
doing.
and he's constantly like, do I have a boogie?
Alright.
Is there a boogie here? Like
Do I
what?
have a boogie?
Let's go back to our party of 3.
Mhm.
As you guys are going to, say, make your way back around, gathering what you can.
Mm-hmm.
The tabaxi guard is still standing there, and he's like, you like what you found? It's literally just a hallway.
Yeah, I know. I get a little restless, and they decided they would accompany me on a walk.
So he's like looking at you, and you notice by his mannerisms, he's trying to like get an insight or a read, but he can't. Well, you've made me miss a few hands of my card game, so
I sincerely
it's okay.
apologize.
It's
We
okay.
will-
It's not like there's a whole lot of stuff to do up here in the frozen north of Jokul. So yeah, if we could go back in that way, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna be last in the marching order. He'll lead you
I
back
can-
into.
I'll offer to play some cards with them. It's not my first time playing.
Do you have
cards.
any coin?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
We're destitute. No, we don't.
Then he will pull a
us.
chair out for you. You can sit at the table and you can play a hand of 3 Dragon Annie if you would like to.
God. I kind of want to act like I'm bad at it. I'm probably gonna be bad at it, but
Well, there's actually rules from the previous casino heist of playing this card game.
yay!
Act like you're good at
Got
it,
like
even though you're bad at it.
5
That's what
minutes
you
to
do.
play this card game here. Let me get back to the rules. It's pretty simple. You need 5d12 and you roll 5d12. I'm pretty sure is how it starts.
Do you need some more D12s?
Yeah, I need so many more D12s.
like 4 more.
There's a D12.
I just need one more.
I think I've rolled D12 like 5 times in my life.
Very
Yeah.
fun.
Never played
Okay.
a barb.
Yay!
If you're a gambler, you'll do a lot. Let's see. I'm trying to find the. Okay, here we go. Step 1: randomly determine. You've done that. You roll 5d12 to determine what your hand is.
Oh, but I don't know what's good in this, so.
Okay, so hold your numbers. Starting on the left, dealer days. I was trying to find. I'm pretty sure you want to have the highest number.
That's aces. That's good. Actually, aces are 13.
It depends if they play like high or low. Like the ace could be low or the ace could be high.
Or if they play, like
No face cards.
pairs,
Or if they play like, we don't play that, give me your money, I don't care.
pairs or trips or full house,
Yeah, sorry. 5 of the same number actually doesn't count in this
Well, I can
game.
tell you most of them have like
Give us your money.
double digits or higher on these rolls here. So it starts off essentially
double
as you're
digit.
gonna play. They're gonna put down a gold piece. Each one of them do, which
Yeah,
is pretty significant.
put down a little piece.
And then they're gonna after everybody buys in with the gold piece, then they're gonna start with the person on the going counterclockwise. That person will fold. The next person will put in another gold piece. The third person around the table is going to put a gold piece in and then put an additional gold piece in, bringing it to you. So they basically
they
raised it.
gold.
Yeah,
You owe
So you owe 2 gold
pieces
if you're
you
in or
keep
out.
playing.
Or you can
I'm-
fold.
I'm in.
You're all in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything I own.
50 gold.
Really destitute.
And I lost
This
his
is
hand.
why we're
Like
destitute.
100%.
She has all the gold and she's
Gambling
not
away
gambling.
all
all right.
money.
So essentially, there was
For us.
3. So there's what is it on the table? To start off with 4 gold,
Yeah.
1 drop, 1 raised to 2. So it was 5 gold, and the other guy put in
5,
matches
so
8, 9.
7.
I think there's
7
3
plus
people
2
in,
more
right?
is not.
There's
9.
3 in.
Yeah.
The person who only put the 1
Would
in
match
at
it.
the beginning has to
Yeah.
match it.
So
which
we're at what? 3, 6, 9.
puts it
It should be
to
a 10. I think it
There
should
we
be
go.
a 10.
10 gold pieces on the table. They call for the hand. What are your 5 numbers?
4, 3, 1, 1, 1.
No, you lose.
Yeah.
The guy's we'll say he's a hobgoblin, a hobgoblin male. He's like, oh, thanks for that. Yep, thank you.
Yep, that's all going according to my plan.
And you can continue to play if you'd like. Okay, good. What are you doing? The 2 of you,
I was just gonna head
Mary, Marty, Joy, and
back in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll
No,
follow
yeah,
suit.
good.
You're
I got
going
this.
in?
Join the table.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to pick up some table talk.
Okay, so you hop in and you guys will be playing 3 Dragon Annie.
Monkey is not
Gradix,
good at
what are you
table talk.
doing?
She'd be like, so what about those prisoners?
What were you doing,
No,
Gradix?
I'm
I was
their
just
prisoners.
heading back towards
Okay.
the yes.
Okay, so
That's
I
all.
think what we'll do is have each one of you guys roll d12s and then hold
Oh.
those results because we're going to go ahead and take a break as it is just
I think
about
this is your
7:30.
That's the metal one. Metal one is.
The metal one.
Yep.
You'll
So
need
we'll
this
be back in 5 minutes to see how this card hand plays
That's
out and
insane,
if they
right?
can
I know.
accomplish this heist or not.
I only
Also
brought
need
my
a
little
D12.
dice bag.
And welcome back. Now, Wizard. Marty Maryjoy. What
Pappy.
Pappy, I'm sorry.
It's Pappy.
Pappy.
Happy Patty Joy.
There you go.
Happy
Pappy
Patty
Joy.
Joy.
What is your hand? What is it? Just add it together real quick. What's your total?
Oh, it's one of those.
That's the easiest way to determine if you got the highest number.
Yeah, that would be 20.
That's a good hand.
45.
A 45?
Yeah.
Did you add that right?
Yeah. Did I? Yeah.
You did.
Ryan was over here checking
Alright.
my math.
So it goes around. The buy-in's 1 gold piece. So
Yeah.
there's a total of these 3, you 2. So there's 5 gold pieces. Each one of them add an additional.
Yeah,
So
can
you're up
I
to 10.
table talk a little bit? While
Go
I'm
ahead.
just- So, any fun stories about some of these prisoners?
Well, we don't really mess with them too much, but
No. Who does?
some some of the newer guards we kind of play little pranks on and send them to.
Oh,
to
I
them.
love pranks.
There's one prisoner that's been here pretty significant, and it's Prisoner 13. They've been in here the longest.
Visible change
Is there a
in
worse
demeanor.
prisoner? Maki will ask, is there a worse one since she's 13? Like, she doesn't know how the numbers work.
There is someone who's been here for over 20 years. Yes, it's
Oh my goodness.
it's prisoner number 6.
Oh, okay. So which one's worse, 6 or 13?
13's pretty laid back. They don't really mess with us too much. They're pretty happy, seemingly, or content with their situation. They enjoy the hot meals, the cot, and a little exercise. They don't seem to be in a hurry or of getting out of here.
Little exercise.
Oh yeah, we have a yard in which everyone gets a little exercise time to stretch and keep their sanity about them a little bit.
No. That's good. That's good. You at least treat them fair.
Hey, what are you doing? I mean, it's your turn. Are you increasing the bet here? Are you in? You out? What are you
Oh,
doing?
I actually, I fold.
Oh. All right, great. And for you,
You know, I'll increase it by 2 gold.
okay, 2 of them will drop out, and the other 2 will go. Okay. So it'll be 4 more, 6 more onto the pot. So we're at what, 16? And then it's going to come back around, and the one's going to be like, I'm going to go I call. Like, it comes back around to him. So he's like, I've got, and he lays him out, and he's got 39. The next guy laughs. Well, shit. I only got 35.
I'll just slowly lay them out, one at a time, pretty much.
Oh, man. So you'll win the pot of 16 gold.
Yay, 16.
We will go back into the half orc, and he's like, What do you keep staring at? And he's literally going to like march across
Oh.
to the opposite wall over here.
I'll keep staring at the same spot I was staring at.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how he hasn't realized I'm blind.
No, you will.
That's
you know.
fine. Yeah, I'll just keep staring at that same spot.
Gotcha. Hey, Rusty, and you notice obviously the friendship's gonna start to fade.
I cast Reds.
Oh, yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was saying, you know what number I really just, it rubs me the wrong way, and just for no reason, I just don't like 13. It's such a weird number.
That's like one of the craziest numbers.
Isn't it?
There
Like,
is a prisoner here named 13.
her name is 13.
Absolutely.
I mean, their name is 13.
Yeah, it's their identification number. We only
Wow.
use those around here. No names.
Are they like, is it like the number causes them to be bad? Do
No,
you
we
think?
just randomly assign them.
Oh, do you think that like having that number made her worse? Them
No, I
worse?
think she was bad when she was brought in.
Really?
Yeah,
What
kind
did
of.
she do?
I really couldn't tell you. Like, apparently she got caught stealing some stuff, and there was a murder involved with it. and
Whoa.
she's pretty chill though. She's got a lot of tattoos. She comes across as kind of hard, and like, but she's really kind of like a teddy bear when you get to know.
Do you ever crush on her?
I mean, I don't want to talk about that. Here's your cup of brown, and it's literally this saucer with coffee in it.
Oh.
Delicious.
Uh,
Now tell me more about this Prisoner-13. I'm gonna try to
the
like.
coffee smells very nutty.
Is it? It's nutty. I'll start to sip my coffee and then just kind of egg her on about this particular prisoner. Like, oh, is she
Go
cute?
ahead. Go ahead and give me a persuasion.
That would be with advantage with friends.
Yep.
Which is good since. Okay, persuasion is at 18.
So what you're going to be able to find out essentially is it's a dwarven female. She doesn't know her name. They don't use names. Only the warden would know what her real name is. She's very content with her position here. She has no desire to apply for parole, essentially, or go in front of the Absolution Council. She's content with being where she
Do you
is.
think she's afraid to be out in the free world?
I would say, based off conversation, that's not the right die to roll. As it is a 12 for a card game.
It's fine.
That she feels like, yeah, she's afraid to leave. She feels more secure in these walls than outside the walls.
I'm gonna wink and be like, I bet you feel more secure she's here too, don't ya?
I mean, how's that cup of coffee?
It's delicious. You know, I
Alright.
did not have very high expectations, but I wasn't, disappointed in any way.
Fantastic. We should get out of here. Let's go in the other room.
All
Let
right.
them do their thing.
Oh, yes, sure.
Thanks
Yep.
for the cup of brown. And you guys are going to come back out. Kind of jovial, buddy, as you're constantly just throwing every
Yep.
minute or so, keeping up that cantrip.
I'll go back up to Sheldon, and I hope I'm not trying to sneak, but I hope I can.
As you do go to Sheldon, the half-orc is going to march right to TF and be like, the chick over there keeps fucking staring at me. I don't know what the problem is. I had to move my guard position because it's making me feel weird.
I'm gonna turn and start staring at him again.
See? He's doing it again.
He's doing it again.
She's like, yo, he's blind. Or she's blind, you goof.
As you see that,
Oh.
I'm gonna help her up and start helping
Yeah.
to guide her away as a.
All right.
But I'll also be whispering what I learned about the prisoner, and the fact that TF is, or FT or whoever, TF is enthralled, completely in love, head over heels for her. So we can use that to our advantage.
Okay, back to the card
Incorporate that in the love song.
Before we go back to the card
Okay,
game,
sure.
Can I just do a perception just to see if while I've been sitting here I've overheard anything from the other inmates or anything?
Yep, you can.
15.
I would say that you're going to see it here or see a transaction taking place essentially between two inmates or prisoners. We'll say male and female. They're going to be a quick exchange of some sort of contraband or something, and you probably will hear the female say, courtesy of Prisoner-13. You'll see that happen or transpire. And then I'll say that the male is like, what's this for? And the female will be like, don't worry about it. You should be good for it. That'll be what you get the entire time.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper to you. I believe those prisoners are doing some sort of interaction behind us. Do you think we should just let them keep going, or maybe we could bring the attention of it to the guards and gain some favor with them? They did mention Prisoner-13, so I'm not sure if that would put them in any danger, but
What
there's
if-
a potential way we could gain some favor.
Yes, or if they have free reign over this area to walk and be about, maybe we can gain favor with the prisoners if we make a distraction.
I'm gonna start staring at the orc again. I'm gonna walk towards him and stare at him right in the face.
This poor orc. I feel so bad for him.
Give me an intimidation.
Oh no, I'm not intimidating him. I just
I
want
feel
to.
like
I
he
just
is
want to walk.
intimidated.
I mean, I can. Yeah, I guess I
Yeah,
can roll
let's do that. I know you're not in trying to.
Not a big number. Like 7.
He still must have good table.
He is like literally gonna start backing up against the wall. As you can see, like he is fucking confused and frightened. and he rolled really bad.
Okay.
He's like, "What do you want?" Like that. He's starting to draw the attention towards this encounter, which is what you were hoping to do.
Yeah.
So all eyes are starting to kind of look around, and you're seeing a lot of elbows fly and people whispering as everybody's kind of paying attention. As TF's like, "Hey, listen here, Tusk. Like, chill out. Like, it's okay. She's blind." And she looks to you, the tiefling, and says, Ma'am, I think you're lost." Like that. "Can I help you?"
Oh no, I'm not. I just thought your friend here smelled very delightful.
"What do you mean delightful? I don't smell delightful," is what he's going to say. "I smell like... man," is what he'll say. "Orc."
I can't see, so obviously my sense of smell is very good. You smell wonderful.
He gets offended by that, so he's going to walk past you, and he, like, grabs some sort of, like, I don't know, food or something, starts, like, slamming it, trying to make himself not smell delightful, because he feels like delightful smelling orc would be...
You seem to misunderstand. I love your musky smell that you have. I don't think you smell feminine or anything like that. I just am very attracted to your orcish scent. May I touch your face?
"No, you may not touch my face," is what he says as he gets very defensive. And she's like, I think you're getting him really worked up. I haven't seen him this worked up since Prisoner-13. And then we're going to go back to the card game.
Yeah.
As there is a commotion and distraction definitely taking place in that room.
We can't hear that though.
I would think at this point it's getting a little loud as one of the guards at the table's like, "I'm going to go check and see what's wrong with Tusk. He's got issues."
He's got issues.
He's oh boy, goody.
Who gets up and leave? Is it the tabaxi?
Sure.
Okay, I
Yep.
just wanted to know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I hate those cats.
Pappy, another another hand?
Well, I guess we have time. We're going to be here for a few days.
Yeah, we're good, both the guards are going to say, and they're going to, like, step back. You're just going to see the tabaxi male go, "Shh. You got to see this." And the other two guards are going to start, like, trying to get in there. This is crazy.
What's going on over there?
It seems like one of your peoples has got Tusk riled up really good. I haven't seen him riled up since the Prisoner-13.
Oh.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, she knows how to push people's buttons.
Oh.
And okay. Well, that's good to know. Hopefully she'll stay behind bars. Well, if you
They
guys
all
are out,
three look and say, "Well, that's the point."
well, I hope
Focus
so.
back.
That's all I'm saying. I've heard horror stories of people breaking out.
Not up here. It's impenetrable and inescapable.
What could a prisoner possibly do to a guard?
She just has her ways, man. She knows how to push one's buttons and get them all riled up.
Has she pushed your buttons?
They all three look at each other and be like, "No," in unison.
Can I tell they're lying, or do you want me to
Oh no,
insight?
you definitely know they're
Yeah.
lying.
No.
No.
Or perhaps we could play a prank on her. Get her back.
One of them is gonna be like, "What do you have in mind?" As he moves back over to the table and like sits down, like,
We're quite good at playing pranks.
That is very convincing. Yes.
we would have to talk with the rest of we're obviously a team. So we would need to
One
talk
of the
with the
guards
rest
is
of
gonna
them.
be like, "Really? You're a team?" "No, I hadn't known that."
Yeah.
Something to do about a cup of brown.
You can be mad that
They all look at each other like, "You know about Cup of Brown?"
Yes, of course. Every morning I experience it.
Oh my god.
They're all gonna start chuckling. He knows Cup of Brown.
Yes. Tomorrow morning maybe we could do a little something with the cup of brown.
The one guy's gonna be like, "Okay, I'm in.
All right.
Here's what we're gonna do." And he gives you like a specific time. Meet us back here. We'll get you over to the Prisoner-13 for this Operation Cup of Brown.
All right. Awesome.
Good.
What time again?
That time.
Okay. Great.
The time.
Anyway.
when the warden's doing her morning yoga.
So they will like open the door. They go in there and like into where the mess hall is.
We'll follow. I'll follow.
I was gonna say they were gonna
Yeah.
escort you guys in essentially. So the three of you guys will be escorted in. They'll go back into the guard to do their thing, kind of putting you guys back together.
And I had left that a while ago. While sitting in the mess hall, you said there are prisoners.
There are a few.
Do they have number identification like
They
on
do.
their?
They do.
Perfect. What ones are in here?
There's going to be 80, 25,
Thank you.
and 102. There's three that you're able to see really quick.
Perfect.
That was difficult.
So are the guards from the card game moseying towards this way?
They went back.
They went back in. They just kind of
Oh.
let your friends in, and everybody is focused on this whole Tusk as he's kind of. going
Well,
away.
fine. I was looking for some companionship while we were staying with you, but apparently I'm
TF
not
is
to
like-
your tastes.
Really? Like
Really?
really?
That's how you.
She's blind.
He's like, I don't want any companionship. I just want to do my job. And he's gonna go stand next to the wall where he was.
Adorable.
All right, I'll leave him alone. Can I walk by the prisoners and just be like, make sure 13 knows who helped you out?
All the two?
Yeah.
Absolutely. They look a little. And then they start kind of
Ooh.
lightly conversating.
Which two of them?
80 and 25.
Okay.
As you guys will reconvene at a table, I'm gonna assume, or are you gonna go back to what are you guys doing?
I think it would be normal if we sat down and ate.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So they'll bring out meals. They'll start handing out meals. You guys are gonna see a bunch of some prisoners are gonna come in there, but you will not see 13 during this time. And they'll get basically just like this kind of bowl of like some sort of stew or porridge or something like that, and it's warm, but that's about it. It, yeah, tastes like cup of brown.
Oh, great.
Hashtag cup of brown.
I'll
Hashtag
eat some
couple-
extra then.
Okay.
Is that an intimidation display or?
Yeah, I guess.
Wow.
Just staring them down, shoveling in.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And after we're all done eating, I would probably go retire.
Is this
Yes.
the? I'll look at Maki and be like, is this the retire where you're like saying with your eyes that we should all retire?
I don't. Do cats have eyebrows? Like you just don't know that she has the. Maybe she does that weird like cat thing where her eyes get like really dilated and she just she slow blinks at you.
I think she's trying to tell us we all should retire.
No,
You could just say that maybe we should all go get some sleep.
I'm nervous.
There's nothing to be nervous about. We're just destitute travelers.
In a prison.
No, there definitely is something to be nervous about.
Oh, that's foreboding. He just Pappy's over there spouting that
I'll
wisdom.
wink at the guards I was plotting with
Oh, okay.
in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, then yeah, we would go. I assume go back to the one room. We would go back to Sheldon's room.
Is everybody crams in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This.
I could really use some alone time if you don't mind.
In a minute, Sheldon. We have.
Yeah, we have some things to discuss. Sorry.
All right, well, I'll start playing my instrument while we're chatting.
Give me, give me a performance.
Okay.
See how well this sounds.
That one, I break another string.
Doing.
Our new song is terrible, you guys.
Thankfully, there's another bard that can give you a string to fix it this time.
Just have a lyre.
There you go.
Have a whole lyre.
Just replace the instrument.
That's fine. I'll just replace it.
I don't have time to replace your string right now, but here, just borrow this one and we'll get you taken
So
care of. when we get back.
reconvening into the room, I guess, to discuss what you all have learned
Yes.
and go.
I think if she doesn't tell us where the key is, we threaten to break her out, put her back out on the streets, because I don't think she wants to leave this comfortable lifestyle. Comfortable.
I could pretend to be the warden and tell her that the people she stole from are all dead.
What if she's not afraid to be here? What if she likes to be here because it's lucrative for her and she's moving products?
Yeah, there's also that.
That's possible.
I think I'm supposed to shit in our bed tomorrow.
Oh, he is supposed to do that tomorrow.
I have a meeting.
You're gonna Amber Heard her.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a prank we arranged when we were playing cards.
Wow.
I'm gonna start looking in my bed sheets, making sure there's no turds.
No.
Because you were really happy
No.
to say that.
Yes. Oh yeah.
We're calling it Operation Cup of Brown.
Apparently that's some kind of prison lingo.
I
Yeah.
think I will be staying away from Operation Cup of
More
Brown.
importantly, you're gonna have access to her quarters, her cell.
Yeah,
Yes, well.
exactly.
I think that's probably like the point of. You don't necessarily have to shit in the bed if you don't. I mean, if that's what you want to do.
I feel like we have to commit now.
Yeah.
maybe
Well,
you got shy.
Well, I have a meeting with the guards, and I assume she'll be out of the prison cell when we do this. So, she'll probably be in the courtyard, which they go to occasionally. I assume at that time that I'm meeting them, whatever time it was.
That time, yeah.
The time.
It was at
The
the
time.
Oh,
At the time.
Yeah.
I could
Could
go
you-
case out the courtyard while this is happening.
Yes, we could put on a little show.
It's a great idea.
And perform our lovely song.
Cup of Brown.
Yes.
Cup of Brown.
Well, I do the deed.
So jolly
whatever.
when you go down.
No.
Oh boy.
That would get us more information and get me away from any potential
Infinity
shoots.
odors. Infinity odors.
Okay.
We could use that as leverage as well.
Yeah.
So the
Listen,
two
then how
bar.
do we?
My pal's gonna
how do
shit
we-
in your bed if you don't get us that key.
Yeah.
It's too late. We already
Give me the
did
signal.
it.
Oh
Give me
boy.
the
So
signal.
Do we think that the key is on her in her cell?
Most likely not.
It sounded like
She's-
shit.
wait. 22's really good at smuggling, but also so is 13. I have so many numbers written down.
Yeah.
This is getting confusing.
Don't forget 80 and 25.
I didn't write those down. That's what makes it worse.
Those are working with 13.
Yeah,
I'm sure
so
we can-
I think they have ways of smuggling. Oh, man, we forgot to ask if he wanted her kept alive or not.
I don't think
Did he say
cares
at all
as long as
costs?
they get the
I
key,
would rather
yes.
not kill anyone if we don't have to.
Mm-hmm. The last time he said that, we ended up killing a guy. So.
I did not intend to kill him, and in fact, I don't believe I was the one to kill him.
You're right, me either.
Brick
Yeah.
killed the guy.
Killing.
Brick stabbed a man with a trident.
Yeah, you've been really low for a few days. All right, so Operation Cup of Brown is a go tomorrow at that time.
At the time. At
So,
the time.
so who's all going to the cell?
I assume it would just be us two. since-
Okay.
Yeah.
And the you two are going to the courtyard when they go out for exercises, supposedly,
Yes.
to perform.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Could somebody maybe nab 13 while we performed, and you maybe look like 13, like as if you went back to your cell early? And you'd be locked in prison.
I have to see the 13. Wait.
Did anybody learn what 13 looked like?
No.
dwarf
Yes,
with
I
the
did, and I
tattoos.
explained, yes.
I mean, a female dwarf.
The thing is, I can seem 1 foot shorter,
No, I think she learned.
but I think I'm a little bit
tattoos and stuff.
taller than a standard dwarf.
Just a wee.
Just
Just a
so
skosh.
someone needs to be someone who's
But you wouldn't be able to go into the cell looking like
That's
that unless it's a
true.
non-magical disguise because as
uh,
soon as you walked in,
Non-magical disguise, you say?
Hmm. Indubitably.
huh.
I might know something about that.
Okay.
Are you gonna
This
expand
would
on
expose
it?
you to the shits, though.
No.
The sheet shits.
I will not.
Not the sheet shits. Hashtag sheet shits.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you might be able to disguise yourself non-magically as this person you...
No, I can. It's
Oh.
not a might. I can.
So would you be willing to be locked in her jail cell in her place while we kidnap her and hold her down and force her to give us information?
I do believe I wouldn't really be locked in there. We were told that we could use our maps to unlock the doors.
Oh yeah.
Inspiration for remembering.
Yeah.
And if if anyone has any small like ball bearings or something, I can.
Bag of ball bearings.
Oh, perfect. I will. I'll take 3 of them for now.
You just take the whole bag.
You have a
First
ball.
time
Okay.
it's ever been used.
Ball bearings and crowbars
I
in the
have
same
rarely
episode.
seen
Get
ball
out of
bearings be
here.
used,
Right?
So,
It's like this is a
For
robot.
less than an hour.
I
To see
know.
if we can complete this.
No, we got this.
Yeah. Do we-
Operation Cup
my
of Brown.
only suggestion would be
Hashtag cheat
let's
shits.
try not to kill her again.
Again?
I'm reiterating. Let's try not to kill her.
You mean
but-
like the previous Heisty 2
I don't know what you're
Refer back to the second streamed episode.
I did
Where
not
we killed
kill
a
the
man.
Stygian
anyone.
Gambit, yes.
I simply tried to get someone knocked out. She was fine. Someone else died. I had nothing to do with it.
I had everything to do with it.
How about, and this is a new thing I've been working on and part of my routine, jumping around, playing instruments, being ridiculous in general, but fire display. Bing bang boom! Big wide, like, gorgeous fire display at the end of my song just to, like, pull some attentions in.
You need me to do some fire at the end of your song?
No, I can do it.
Awesome.
Then somebody could be like, as the guards are distracted by my fireworks, could be, straight up.
So, who do we want to kidnap the dwarf? Not everyone all at once. You're doing Operation Cup of Brown, cheat
I'm-
shits.
Brown, yes.
You'll be putting on a display.
I can go either way. I can pretend to be 13, or I can go and put on a display and try and communicate with her.
I can appear as one of the guards and.
That's what I was gonna say.
Whisper
I've already
away.
seen a tabaxi that was on rotation, and I'm assuming the morning or the evening. I don't know. Maybe we went to bed at like 12.
Probably like an evening.
I
Okay.
will need to get a visual on 13 before I can disguise myself as her, though, so perhaps I should go and join you in the performance and try to find her, and then I can split off and wander around and get myself taken back to my cell.
Ah, yes, yes, I like this. This is very genius.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I will probably need some prisoner's clothing.
Laundry?
There isn't one.
What do you mean they don't have a laundry? What do they do with the clothes?
I
Throw
guess
them
I
away?
could just go naked and they could
What?
fit me with more clothing. That would be a good reason to send me back to my cell if I was wandering around naked.
Yeah. Okay.
You're a bit tall for a
Oh, fuck.
dwarf.
Should we
And,
I
switch?
forgot about this the entire time.
Yeah.
They would really notice if I was naked, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I guess I'm back
Apprehend
to,
the prisoner, trying to code brown.
I don't suppose she happens to be a tall dwarf. Actually, I'm rather tall for an elf, too. So, actually, I'm short for an elf. Anyways, I don't think that plan's going
Yeah.
As the
I
last
can-
bits of grain run out.
Yeah. Original plan of Operation Cup of Brown.
Crime, cup of brown,
Yeah.
distraction,
She'll always be in the courtyard.
something with ball bearings.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work, unfortunately,
Okay.
because it's magical.
Mm.
All right, this time what we'll do is everybody will take a long rest. So
Okay.
if you need to recharge anything, go ahead and do a long rest. You guys will wake up in the next morning around the time.
The time.
The time. We all slept in the same room. No.
Holding each other. We're close. We're close.
All right, so I'd say the 2 boards are going to speak with the guard, and then the guard's going to get the warden. Warden's going to give you guys permission to go perform for the people out doing some exercise.
Oh, we've written just the jolliest, most uplifting.
As long as it's not about a cup of brown, you're good.
Damn it. Okay, back to the drawing
Why
board.
does everyone in this prison want to speak about Cup of Brown? I'm tired of hearing about this.
Abby, what's
All
Cup
right.
of Brown? No.
Well,
Now,
I overheard something.
Before we leave,
yeah.
I want to use my psychic whispers so that I can communicate with Pappy and I forget your character's
Maki.
name.
Maki.
Maki.
Yeah.
Yes, I will use that.
Okay.
That's Marty.
So, you're Pappy.
You're Pappy.
Because we're
Psychically,
in
you're like
Pappy
really-
Periwinkle.
yeah, so... How long does this last?
A minute.
We'll roll a d6.
Is that units or?
So 6 hours.
Oh.
We can telepathically communicate.
That's
You
good.
nailed it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you guys are going to be escorted to the yard. Meanwhile, you're going to hear Pappy. Psst, come on. It's time. Operation Cup of Brown. This is going to be great.
What short time it is.
Yeah. You going with, okay.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, Gradix?
I have no idea. I will, if allowed, I will go out into the courtyard
Sure.
as well.
Absolutely.
Mic check.
Okay.
Mic check 1, 2, 3. You
We're-
got their
we're at
sound
8
system up.
We got 8:10. We got, what was it, 50 minutes to
Yeah.
complete the greatest heist ever.
We're close.
We're good at this last minute shit.
So
No one will die. Don't worry.
No?
I have a nice nifty potion that I made this morning,
Okay.
and
Not taking another one of your potions.
it gives the effect of alter self
Oh,
for
that's
10 minutes.
That's fun. Okay.
So yeah,
So you have that in your pocket.
that
Perfect. So the three of you are going to be brought to the courtyard. There is probably a dozen or more prisoners that are out there in the cold. And they're kind of working, kind of grouped together and essentially like clans, cliques, or however you want it. But there's like, a group of 3 here, a group of 4 here, and they're all kind of separate, talking amongst themselves. The guard's going to kind of like say, well, have at it. There you go. So if you guys want to go ahead and make a performance check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step up to the mic.
Mic check 1, 2,
Mic
3.
check. Pretend mic. Oh boy. Oh boy.
That's good. That's a good sign.
17.
13.
That's not bad.
You guys look like you're a bunch of people. I can tell you just love to
bunch of people?
dance. You just love to dance.
So you're gonna get that kind of like going into a high school auditorium where like somebody's up there to perform and like, a bunch of high schoolers essentially. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Guitar riff
That's
out of
kind of
nowhere.
what you got so far. What's your song? Go ahead and tell me what your song's gonna be. Tell the viewers. Let's try to get some views on this.
Oh.
Well, we had written a
Or some
perfect.
shorts.
We had
that
the
are gonna
greatest
be-
song in the world about Cup of Brown. It seems to be something that this person is passionate about, but at the last minute.
Cup of Brown!
We forgot it. So this song is just a tribute to that song.
Exactly. That's what
That's
I was gonna. Yes, exactly.
Tribute to the greatest song about the Cup of Brown.
It
There
is.
you go. Okay.
We had to change it last minute because you guys, we were instructed.
So what does it sound? What does it sound like? Like you don't have to sing it, but like give me kind of a vibe of
I mean-
what this is gonna sound like.
I'd imagine it's like upbeat, right? 'Cause
Very
they're
upbeat.
They're in prison, so we're trying to.
And it encourages like group dancing. I wouldn't say line per se, but like Soul Train comes to mind. Like a little bit of like
Yeah.
the prisoners line up and then show us their moves, and I might even like get down there and encourage them with acrobatics.
I think, yeah, I like it so far. I think with this so far, you guys get about 3 or 4 people that are going to kind of migrate to where you guys are making your performance. People are starting to get interested.
I'm
So
throwing
it's-
friends all around. I'm just like
You
just-
get a friends, you get a friends, you get a friends.
just,
Right?
just jingling. I have all my regalia on. I have my bracelets that jingle, my anklets that jingle. I'm just making a big old noise.
Nice. Okay.
Sounds like silverware falling down the stairs.
What are
Literally.
you going to do?
Can I
Radix?
do a perception to see if Prisoner-13 is even out here?
You can.
Alright. That is a 14.
Prisoner 13 will be out here. You're going to find that she is the only dwarf. I'm going to hopefully show you guys what she looks like.
Ooh,
Edgy.
Lots of tattoos from head to toe.
you can see what TF is.
Yeah,
She is a
challenge
loner.
you.
She's a loner.
Yeah.
She's kind of all by herself.
see
She's got her
DTF
arms
is
kind of like
DTF.
folded. Like she's kind of at a distance listening to these bards, occasional eye roll. But you definitely, that's the only one out here. And I would would say you'd be able to notice that she would reveal her number to be 13.
After we conclude our super great, amazing, super fun dance, I feel like we'd break into a ballad of a tale involving stealing gold and keys and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, casually.
With a classic
This here is
tavern music vibe
Yeah.
to bring them out of the world of being in a prison, bring them back to thoughts of a nice cold pint around a tavern full of people having fun.
stealing gold.
While you
stealing
prepare
keys
to
from
commit
people.
crimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Risk it
Yeah,
all.
just try to be inspiring,
Yeah.
make 'em-
Add in a line
make
about how
warm them
TF
up a
is
little
DTF.
bit with the.
Greatest
Gotcha.
song to do in a prison.
Yeah.
Song about
Alright.
theft.
It's
Start
like that
singing.
Bruno
Trying to steal
thing.
some hearts. We're trying to.
That's how you open it. We're trying to steal some hearts out there, now everyone.
All right, let's move you guys where you need to go. So we got to
Start playing some heavy metal and get them to break down the walls.
I'm the devil. I love metal.
Let's see. So you guys will be out here.
This is going better than last time.
Yes.
That was only 5 minutes. We're good. We're doing good, guys.
Actually, last time seemed to be going pretty well. And then it was like, hey, there's mirrors. They know
Giant
what's going
skeleton
on.
map monster
Oh,
thing.
I think it was a Minotaur.
Yeah,
And the
that's
tornado.
all right.
All right.
Lord.
Yeah.
So you guys are in the courtyard. That's currently what's going on. You have located Prisoner 13.
Perfect.
It seems as if, as the performance goes on, more and more of these prisoners are kind of enjoying what's taking place. You guys are hitting and striking the right notes, and all is going well so far. We are going to flash to Operation
Operation Cup of Brown.
So put you guys there.
Did you change the episode title?
Yeah.
Cup of
Good.
It's
Yeah.
not Prisoner 13, it's Cup of Brown.
All right, so you guys are going to be led as the Tabaxi male's like, "Shh, come on, it's time. It's the time. Let's go."
The time.
It's the time.
So
Hashtag
he
the
will
time.
lead you into like the inner sanctum,
Ooh.
and he's going to say, "Over this way. If you go over there, her cell is labeled literally 13. We'll keep the other guards distracted."
Is it unlocked?
The one guard's be like, "I mean, it can be unlocked. Let me go with you."
How are we going to do Operation Cup of Brown if it's not unlocked? You want us to do it outside?
"I'm going to go with you. I just said that."
Okay.
Gosh.
Also, are you helping me, or are we doing this?
I'm looking out. Like, I'm going to watch for other guards. Good.
Guard for guard.
Don't you know how this works?
No.
No, I do. I just wanted to be sure.
Okay.
Make
So
sure
he goes
you-
over. He's going to, unlock, take a key, unlock it. I should have opened up. You're going to see let me read the description. This is probably one of the most fucked up things I've ever done in D&D so far. There's steel door bars.
Hmm.
There's a bunk bed that's bolted to the back wall. Very thin mattress, and then there's a waste bucket near the beds. That's about all that's in there. They're all pretty much the same. Though you will notice there are some accommodations that are like in here. Like there's some actual like trinkets and things that are kind of up there and kind of dress the room up a little bit. It's a little more cozier than some of the other ones you might have walked past and
Do
stuff.
any of the trinkets really stand out?
No, a lot of them are like hand carved or
Okay.
may have been smuggled in.
So it just looks a little bit more cozy. but
Correct.
Nothing really stands
No,
out.
correct.
Okay. Well, did my job of getting her out of the room and knowing when that's happening.
Come on, you're up, man.
All right.
It's...
I'll drop the payload, I guess. On that.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know.
Oh my god.
All right, what are you doing?
I want to look around the room to see if I can see any places where she might have like pulled up the floor or like
Give me
something
an
on.
investigation.
Yay, investigation.
Just don't look at me.
Do you get stage fright? Stop
Uh,
looking at me.
Yeah.
I can't
15.
perform. You will not see
Minor illusion.
anything that stands out until you look at a wall. You'll see that there's actually a piece of parchment that looks like some sort of painting or some sort of decorative artwork that's on the wall. You peel it back and it looks like there's been a hole that's been kind of put in there, and what you'll see is just contraband, simple contraband. That's it.
I want to take it.
Okay, so you got, some cigarettes essentially, and there's some toothpaste and toothbrushes. One of them looks like a shiv on the
I'll like
shank on
leave
the
some of
end.
my hair.
In the hole?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So you will do that.
Yeah.
Great.
And I'll look at Pappy and be like,
You go ahead, go give me a performance to see about grunting one out.
I did.
Might as well go
I
follow
did.
through.
I
Did you?
eat extra
Okay.
beforehand.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Of
Okay.
the stew.
You did.
Oh my god. It is a dirty 20.
very
Ends up
dirty.
very dirty.
Yeah.
It's a dirty.
The dirtiest.
It's the best Operation Cup of Round you could have deposited. The payload has been dropped. You're satisfied. After you deposit your hair, pardon the pun, you will hear the trousers buttoning up or whatever, and
Let's
your
get out
friend
of
is
here.
done. Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Alright.
Click the exit.
Alright.
Telepathically, I'm gonna say, alright, so I found Prisoner-13. I see where they're at. How's everything going?
I stole all her shit. All of her contraband.
And I literally shit.
Literally.
Woo, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have
This
an
one don't
idea.
hit 100 views. I don't know what
Yeah.
else to do.
I have an idea then. I can telepathically message her and tell her,
Nodding my head like you can actually see me nodding my head.
tell
Right.
her that
Everything coming out all right?
I'm just over here in the dark. I'm not telepathically connected to anybody.
I did
No,
what Dusty
you-
would have wanted me to do.
didn't you?
Nope.
No, I can only do 2 people.
Oh.
So.
Dusty,
Who
go
did
ahead and
you-
give me a performance.
Wait,
See
I'm
did
just
you
performing.
telepathically
Yeah.
connect? Sorry.
Oh, I went for both of these 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Never mind then.
No.
I
That's
know
a one.
message.
No.
Sorry, I misheard. I thought.
No, I was just
Well,
trying to
I'll
connect
tell you.
our group to the separate group.
Gotcha.
So,
So you're connected to the two
Yeah.
of them.
I'll
So during this
telepathically-
conversation, you can continue. The crowd is getting a little ruckus with a 1. Dusty's performance is not enough to kind of keep things smoothed over and
Okay.
clear up. Just
well,
so
how
you know.
about my performance of a 24
It does.
to pick up for that?
It does. There you go.
So-
Continue on.
I'll telepathically tell you that I stole all of her contraband, and the payload was dropped.
But did you find any sort of key or anything like that?
No, but now we have leverage.
All right. Well,
I'm
I
just
guess-
thinking of.
I guess that leaves it up to our group to talk to her.
Good luck.
Okay. In that case, I'll
I have faith.
Can I?
I will
Oh, go ahead.
use message to talk to Sheldon.
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 Yep.
Have you heard any updates?
No key, but they did take a shit on the bed and steal some contraband. So it was suggested we use the fact that we have stolen her contraband as leverage. And
Even care if we don't complete it this time.
maybe we don't mention that we took a shit on her bed,
Oh no, she's gonna think I.
because that might make her not want to work with us.
Well, we I'll continue casting message. I could message her and say that we're here after the key. She can either tell us where it's at, or she will clearly see we can easily get to her.
Ooh.
That's quite intimidating. I think that could work.
Yeah, well, she is hard, so.
Hard as fuck.
She's hard as fuck. Are you sure?
She got TF on her side too.
She got
Wow.
TF, who is DTF, which Eric, you missed that joke earlier.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
I'm still in the dark.
Do
I'm
it.
just down dancing around on the ground with the
You're
prisoners.
Palpatine
I'm going
right now.
to message the 2 of them telepathically and just tell you guys to make your way to the courtyard. That's where we are right now.
Well,
You guys are here in the guard like, come on, let's go, come on.
Could we maybe go
Maybe.
by the courtyard?
Absolutely,
Maybe if
let's
we-
go.
Can I use my thing and reply to Brian's message at the same time in like one sentence? Like We're all communicating.
You're trying to get like a
He's a
group chat
relationship.
going.
Yeah, like a, well, yeah,
Like your third.
yeah, like a group chat. Pretty
Sure.
much.
Sure, why
yeah,
not?
Minus Dusty.
Poor Dusty.
Yeah, no Dusty.
Fuck that hoe.
Struggling flame.
If we all perhaps were to stand around in the courtyard and look menacingly at her while we send a message telepathically, that could add to the intimidation and
I would prefer she not know it's us.
Could we start? Oh,
I'll tell you what, why don't you try to go your way about it first, and if it doesn't seem to work, then we all put up some gang signs and scare her together. We'll make
what are
something up.
gangs?
What are gangs?
You know what gangs are. Come on.
Alright.
Merry
Guilds.
band of.
So yeah, I would say go with your idea of trying to do it anonymously, and we can improvise if we need to.
You guys will be whisked away towards the.
Oh, kind of.
The courtyard there, the
I'm gonna dance over
workout
to
area.
Sheldon and just be like, "What's going on, Sheldon?"
Oh, I forgot you're not in the group text.
Oh no!
Oh, that's cold.
Are you guys going to the cabin without me?
You just roll psychic damage.
I will, while I'm still playing my lyre, be like, they took a shit, stole some stuff,
They took a shit, stole some shit.
took a shit, stole some shit, and we're going to try and send a message to 13 that she needs to give us that key or else.
Should we play menacing songs?
Sure.
The vibe is shifted.
Vibe check.
Completely turns into like just diminished chords.
Yeah,
and
let's start playing some
Like
spooky,
Phantom of the
some
Opera.
spooky foreboding music.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
Okay.
23.
That's pretty good.
And a 22.
Yeah, that's everybody's like. Yeah,
Outside
people
and
are
we're
like,
like-
let's do. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Alright,
about.
I'm gonna whisper to Sheldon like I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of feeling like it's heading towards riot.
Hopefully we just get out of here before it gets to that point.
Right. Hey, you guys want to start a fight?
I will
Start headbanging.
cast message
Yeah.
to Prisoner-13, and she will hear in her head, "We're here for the key."
Okay. Give me an intimidation with advantage.
Spooky music.
Spooky
Let's set the
music.
tone.
Yeah.
Okay, that's intimidation 18 plus 0 for 18.
All right.
Nice.
Pretty good.
That's pretty solid.
Worst case scenario.
Let's roll.
Right?
See what she can get. Oh no, she rolled a 1.
Hey,
She's
scared shitless.
She's gonna like start backing up in the corner, like not like panic. It's like displaying out,
Yeah.
but you can tell she's rattled.
I'll say, "We can get to you at any time we want. We've stolen your contraband."
Who is this? Are you from Clan Axebreaker?
That was the clan.
Was it? I
Yeah,
thought they had a
that's
different
the clan.
last name.
No, that's the clan.
All I wrote was, oh, it is Axebreaker.
I'm not associated with them.
Did they hire you? That's what she says. Is now it's kind of getting a little. You still got her intimidated, but now she's a little quizzical, I guess you would say.
They want what you've stolen.
They can try. And they've tried.
Well,
She's like looking around for like, who the fuck is doing this kind of thing.
I want to make eye contact with her.
Music,
Just shift
Alright.
it from him
Yeah,
to
sure.
me.
music intensifies, of course.
And I mean like that unblinking stare of just like, oh, exactly what Sheldon was doing to
Yeah.
us!
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an intimidation.
Oh, that's gonna go so well.
Does she get advantage since we're still
I
doing
got a
Intense
nice-
music.
spooky music?
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
advantage. Please not 20. No, I got a 19.
I see you, is what she says.
I don't know. I'm just gonna keep
Yeah.
unwaveringly staring.
You're looking in the wrong direction.
Starts looking back. and
Now
forth.
I will start
We're everywhere.
I'm gonna cast Silent Image to walk up and just be imposing on her.
Are you gonna keep playing the music while you're doing that then?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna keep being spooky.
Okay.
Okay.
It seems to be working. Like she's starting to get really paranoid now.
Okay.
I love gaslighting.
So she's gonna be like,
You were the crazy one.
she's gonna be like, meet me.
At the time.
At the time, at the place.
At a time at this location. No, just kidding. She'll say, meet me in the corner over here.
Meet her where?
At the corner where she's at.
Oh man, but I can't hear.
No, you cannot.
I will. Did I notice who she was looking at when she said, "I see you"?
I would say you would. You would have quickly looked around and tried to connect the dots and see.
I'll send a message to Maki
Yeah.
and say, "Go see Prisoner-13."
I confidently walk over there slowly
Striding
with the
over.
music, kind of like
We'll keep intensifying it as
yeah,
you walk. Like
just
it's like
bring up the ante a
Sure.
little bit.
you've already
Yeah.
opened all of your health chests
So
and
you
everything.
begin to
and the
approach,
save
and as you
buttons
do,
going
you can see she's on edge. She's definitely intimidated. She's got her wits about her, but she's like a fucking caged animal. Like,
I won't get too close if she is looking like a caged animal, because I'm gonna lose if she tries to beat the shit out of me.
yeah.
So we'll leave a respectable amount of distance,
Okay.
and I'll be well.
If I give you the keys, or key, sorry. If I give you the key, is there anything in it for me?
I can promise not to hunt you until your last days.
That sounds good enough for me. She'll say the key, and she'll hold up her hand, and you'll see this huge tattoo on her forearm that leads down to these like dwarven ruins that are on like her knuckle and fingers.
Can I tell what they say? Because I do speak Dwarvish.
Then you will know that they are. Let me double check. They are I think they're just a set of symbols.
Oh, okay.
They're not. They don't say anything, but they're a set of symbols, and she'll tell you the key to unlock the vault is here, and she kind of holds it up.
No.
It's her hand?
It's the symbols on her hand.
Oh, okay. So,
You
could
would-
I make a intelligence check to like?
You could attempt to. Don't want that one.
I'm thinking about it.
No, don't do that.
What's going on over there with the prisoner?
I was trying to find a way to do. What magic spells do you have? Because I will propose something to you.
I have Firebolt, Mage Hand, Mending, Chromatic Orb, Detect Magic, Disguise Self, Identify Shield, Silvery Barbs, Darkness, Invisibility, and Misty Step are the ones I have prepared.
No, there's a couple spells. If you had, you could pull it off. The only other thing you could do is if you have parchment and pen or parchment and quill, you could attempt to do I think it was an Arcana check to do it.
With Disguise Self, would she be able to cast that and copy
Yes,
those?
that was.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
If like I could just
There
disguise
you go.
myself.
That's one of the options. Like if you have a way
Okay,
to.
I do have Disguise Self.
Yeah. If you go ahead and give me a investigation to see how well you study the target.
If I take a few minutes to make advantage.
Sure, I'll give you that.
Okay. This is 17. Oh, that's a 18 plus that 6.
Okay. Yeah.
24.
You take enough time, you study everything you need to do, and you will be able to, disguise yourself?
Her
Yeah.
specifically like her arm.
Yep.
And those runes. And I also want to add, if I get there, and I find that this does not open it, I will come back for you.
Oh, don't worry, it'll open it. Tell whoever sent you that there's no. Oh, how would I put it? Tell whoever sent you that I died in a prison fight. In other words, trying to convince you to let them know I'm no longer around or alive.
I can arrange that.
That Get out of here. You're creepy. Is what she says.
Pleasure doing business.
Okay. So you have the key. The key is in the symbols.
I'll confidently walk away again, but anyone facing Maki will see she's just like...
At this point, with everything you guys have done, that's it. That is the conclusion.
We did it!
We actually...
And he is our good luck charm. We've only ever done it
Now,
right!
anything too
I
crazy.
would say
No reason.
I cast one spell.
you're going to deliver the key, essentially.
Deliver
you'll-
myself.
Yep, and then you will show the key. In conclusion, it says that the party will receive, write this down.
Yep.
You guys can divide it up amongst yourselves.
Can I try and lie to him?
To do?
And say that he said we'd each get 3% instead of 2.
You can.
I support this.
Or
Give me a
maybe we try to
deception.
convince him that we did it so quickly.
Yeah, right.
Nat 20!
We don't.
Holy!
I think it said 4.
I think he
Four.
said 17.
3% is all you can get out of them.
Okay, that's
So
all I
that'll
asked.
work. So it'll be 3,150 copper pieces. That is going to be acquired when they open the vault.
Okay.
That'll be your share, your percentage. 1,650 silver pieces. 150 gold pieces. There's going to be 18 bloodstones that are worth 50 gold pieces apiece. On top of that, you guys can choose up to 3 magic items out of the list of 6 here. There's a cap of water breathing, dust of disappearance, gem of brightness, mithril armor, potion of resistance with lightning, slippers of spider climb. Those are choose 3 of those objects that are granted to you.
I only got 3 of them down.
Okay.
Talk too
the
fast.
slippers sound
I was
good.
gonna say, the
got it.
slippers sound
They're my
pretty
first
sweet.
one.
Alright, so slippers of spider climbing is
Yeah.
one.
Mithril armor, isn't that armor that, like, you're
That's what I'm
technically
wearing.
proficient with it while you're wearing it?
I think the mithril is like negates what, crits?
No.
That's the other one.
Mithril's light flexible armor.
There you go.
It normally would, if the armor would normally impose disadvantage on stealth checks,
you
or has
go.
a strength requirement. The armor does not.
Oh.
Oh, that would be sick.
Okay,
Yeah, it's nice.
so one set of you guys gonna go with that? Mithril armor, slippers.
And
I
then-
don't.
I already have mithril armor. That's
can't
what
wear armor.
Yeah, I can't wear armor either.
got. So
I mean,
I can wear mithril.
I don't know what
Yeah.
kind of mithril armor it is.
It's just mithril.
It
well,
would
there's
be
the
Heavy.
mithril is
Heavy?
Oh.
generally it's medium. Like
Yes.
I'm wearing mithril half plate.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't care. about mithril. You could probably use it.
Do you
Oh.
want?
No, I
Okay.
would take
Alright,
the
so
mithril.
we
Cap of
got
water
spider
breathing
climbing,
pretty cool.
slippers, mithril armor. You got one more to select.
I would say, I mean, either the water breathing cap or the dust of disappearance that gets rid of tracks and stuff like
Footprints,
that.
yep.
Oh, that's
Mm.
nice.
Which can be helpful.
Yeah, I
during-
feel like that one's...
Yeah,
Okay.
that's more.
Now you guys can distribute it amongst who wants it. So there's slippers, dust, and armor. So the next time you join in a guild operation, you'll have those items.
The only thing out of those that sounds interesting to me is the slippers.
Slippers of spider climbing.
I'd
I
take
don't
the
know if
mithril
anybody
for
else
less
would
money
want some slippers.
out of the cut.
Yeah, I would also give up some of my gold so that it's a little more balanced.
You guys can distribute off air, essentially. Like, how do you want to do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
The Golden Vault will also come back and say, because you completed that you will also receive a rare magic item of your choice. So each one of you can select a rare magic item as a reward from the Golden Vault.
Oh, I know what I'm getting.
I literally never know how to
I've
do
been
it.
wanting to get it this whole time.
Just
There
Google
you
rare
go.
I
magic
think rare's
So-
blue.
item.
Yeah, rare is blue.
Rare.
And you can actually
Glamored on.
select like magical.
Did anybody do the math for the gold?
Nope.
I'm working on that right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know
see
we'll
what you're
each
saying.
get 30 gold.
And we level up.
Well, if you're coming back for next week, you'll get to level up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I am. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. What you're saying.
So yeah, that was fairly interesting. Probably one of my most interesting one-shots I've run in a while.
We're still streaming.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I know we're still streaming.
I-
I'm trying to give them their 3 hours worth. We're a little under 3 hours.
Yeah.
But no, it was a lot of fun. I appreciate the views. Please anybody leave us some comments, or if you haven't subscribed to us, give us a subscription on our YouTube channel, Creating Grin, and check out our videos. I'm not gonna lie, some of them are better than others, like most videos, but we're definitely trying to improve our brand and so forth and so forth. So I appreciate all of you guys playing. Until next Tuesday. Bye.